Exactly. I can get the hour gusts of wind, and that is nuts. All right. Why isn't it just offline? Yes, we're live. We're live. Over here. Oh yeah, I need Twitch. Sorry, I don't have chat open. Oh my god, who's first? I don't know. Most important question of our time. Together. Oh, that's a cool bike. Come on, stream manager, open, dang it. There we go. Why is it so hard to do? Boom! What's up, Snooker? How are you doing today? Welcome to the stream. Alright, we're gonna make a left here. This homie's cruising. Why is this huge thing in the way? Go away. Whee! Is it broken? I'm not seeing anything else going on in chat. Why is it always broken? Exclamation point. Bike. Send. Nope, action could not be completed. Great. I just went live and the Twitch app is already freaking out. Wait, I gotta do this. Oh my god, it's so annoying. I think I need to tether to my phone. Oh, look, it might be working now. Oh, and stupid messages over everything. Oh my gosh. It's already a tough tech day. Charlie Poo, hey Michael, what bike are you on today? Good question. I am on the Turn GSD again today. So I needed an e-bike because we're going all the way to the west side. And that means I have to ride the family vehicle. Thankfully, Melissa doesn't usually need it on Sundays. But next week will be a different story. We're gonna have to ride the unassisted bike, my acoustic bike, next weekend. Moo Bexy, Ion U. Welcome, how are y'all doing? The most important question to ask is how long do you think you'd survive in a zombie apocalypse? I don't know, it all comes down to luck. A lot of it comes down to luck. Can Aliens, what's up Can Aliens? How you doing today? Acoustic bike, LOL. I didn't come up with that, just so y'all know. It's an established term. Alfar. Hello, finally happy have caught a stream live. How do I pronounce your name? Uljas? Alfar? Welcome. I'm glad you're here. I was sad to see your other bikes broke. Oh my god. I was pretty upset about my e-bike breaking because it was really expensive and I destroyed it in less than 2 years. The Le Petit Porteur, the rack broke. I haven't even had that bike up and running for a year and it broke. But it's just the front carrier and I can replace it. And I think it was a fluke. I think it broke on Caltrain. I think it was a fluke. We'll see. Twitch servers lagging and being booty butt as usual. Is that what it is? My my device was taking a long time to like connect to chat and stuff. But I never know when I'm out here. It could just be bad service. You know what I mean? Maverick, how are you doing? It's an I, so EOS Alpha. Gotcha, EOS. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Made a pilgrimage. I made a pilgrimage to the mulch pile for the second time, and it was finally there, looking glorious. I stood on top of it and jumped off. It was very fun. Amazing. I hope you left a 5-star review on Google Maps. Or maybe less, because it wasn't there the first time you went. I gave it 4 stars, because it's not always there. Plenty of adventures. That bike, it will not be forgotten. That's right. We've had many adventures on Bike from Canada. But to be honest, I never really felt like Bike from Canada was the right bike for me. It wasn't in the right color for my color palette. And it was kind of like, it gave me like pickup truck vibes, you know, like lifted pickup truck vibes. Although my next one probably will too. And I mean, I knew that it was kind of a crappy bike when I bought it. I was paying for the motor, and which is what I really wanted from it. And the motor was delivered what it promised, but the rest of the bike did not. The rear rack was pretty good. It lasted for a while. The wheels are just such garbage. The wheels were garbage in that bike. Howdy, John. Long time no mulch. How you doing, Wiki Hans? It's good to see you. We will be visiting the mulch pile in Dolores Park today. No promises about whether or not it'll be there, of course. Welcome everybody to the stream. It's an absolutely gorgeous day here in San Francisco, California. It is October after all. This is when we get our summer. And it is Phoenix Day, which I will explain more about. It's not repairable. I'm never riding it again. It's like I said, it's not that good of a bike. It's just not up to what I want to put it through. And to get it up and running again would mean I would need to build a new wheel set for it. And for what I do to the bike, I need a very high quality wheel set. Plus, I broke the rack on it, so it basically can't carry. I'm realizing now that if I'm gonna have the streaming rig on that bike, I really shouldn't have extra weight like cargo and stuff. So it's just not worth it. I miss riding my bike. I left it at a house of a girl I'm off and on dating in San Jose. We used to ride bikes all the time. It's been there for almost 2 months. Oh, Maverick. You gotta solve that. Summer in October? I'm not familiar with the Northern Hemisphere, but that sounds wrong. It's not a Northern Hemisphere thing. It's a Pacific Northwest thing. That's how it is here. It has to do with the ocean and the contrasting temperatures between the ocean and the Central Valley here in California. And so this is the time of year where it is warmest. There's a name for this. It's like the mean time, the thermal lag. Thermal lag. It's a meteorological term that describes the number of days between the longest day of the year and the hottest day of the year, which I think for like a lot of places is like 30 degree or for the 30 days, maybe less. Let's see, like the longest day is like end of June. Hottest day is probably, end of July or early August for most of the United States. But here in San Francisco, the thermal lag is more than 90 days. So the number of days between the longest day of the year and the hottest is on average about 90 days. So we call it San Francisco summer, which is actually fall. Windy and 64 in Seattle. Dang. Oh yeah, look, we're coming up on our first Phoenix Day activity. Walk bikes. Aw. That's kind of annoying. Go around up Dubose right on Scott. So today is Phoenix Day here in San Francisco, California. Phoenix Day started in October of 2020 as a way of helping people during the pandemic connect with each other. It's also a reference to the city of San Francisco having risen from the ashes of the 1906 earthquake. So trying to harken back those days where the city pulled together and recovered from its disaster, just as it is today. So what happens is the city makes it super easy to close down streets and have block parties. So you'll see events all over the city just like this one here. People out doing arts and crafts, vendors out, nonprofits out, people on bikes, people walking. I'm just seeing so many family bikes everywhere around here right now. It's pretty amazing how many people the Phoenix Day activities draw. Yep. Oh, thank you so much. Got a wide load today. Thank you. So Chad, that is one of our block party activities for today. We're going to be making our way over to Page Street. That's where the block party I really liked last year was. At Hal. Or ampersand Hal. What is this ampersand Hal thing? Oh, big bump. Yeah, like not even a month ago, Just Keth was here freezing her behind off. Yeah, it's not that warm during the summer. But also, it's not that cold during any time of year. Oh, they were turning. If only they had some way of signaling their turn. Oh, look, there's a kiddo riding up the street. This is awesome. Nice weather. Oh, it's so nice. Indeed, Lazy Dog. Lazy Dog with that tier 1 45-month sub. 45 months. That's nuts. You're getting close to 2 years. 48, 24. No, 4 years. 4 years. Holy moly. Lazy Dog, thank you so much. It's great to have you as a crewmate. Appreciate that. That's my bot AI. You have a bot AI in my chat? Sick. Ever see tandem bikes? Occasionally. They're around for sure. Oh, I'm smelling a little smoke right now. There's a fire in the East Bay right now in Oakland, in the Oakland Hills. It's still 80s here and it isn't supposed to be. Oh, that's a bummer. It's 75-ish. I feel like it's pushing 80 right now here. Her walk over the bridge was epic though. She started in full mist and it cleared up halfway. Oh, that's beautiful. It's the Golden Gate Bridge can be hit or miss that way. I don't really like going across the bridge that much. I'll do it from time to time for all of you, but it's like so many cars and it can be really cold and windy up there. I'm going to ban the bot. Wow, Poober, you're starting a fight with American 2050 already? I finally rode one of those murder bots on my friend's birthday. It was somehow a better ride than most cab drivers I've seen. It always follows the rules and respects pedestrians and bikers. It does seem to try. All right, we're going. So chat, remember, today's Phoenix Day here in San Francisco. There's so many activities going on. And what we're going to do is we're going to stop off first at the Page Street block party over here. This one had a friggin' band here last year that was epic. And there were tons of people out. So I figured we'd come by here again, see how it's going. Garage sale? What? Sick. That's a good idea. Maybe murder bots could be our friends. I like that the Luddites don't like murder bots, and so people who would normally drive also hate them. And then people who'd normally drive become our friends. And they decide that they want to do things to the city to make it harder to drive, so that they can ostensibly interfere with the self-driving cars. So I like that we have a common enemy. I don't like any cars. And the Luddites don't like self-driving cars, so we have that in common. What's up, Tupac? How you doing today? No, my fight is with the bot. Ooh, wow. Careful. AI can be all places at once. Eagle Fire, thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to the Curious Crew. It's good to have you. Welcome to San Francisco, California. We are just coming up on the Page Street block party here. You can tell by the 12-foot tall skeleton. Pretty epic. We'll see what's going on. We'll do a little walk through. Oh, it's Jess. Hi, Jess.
Hi, John.
I came back here because last year's was so good.
Yay! Well, the band is not started yet.
Ah.
They're starting soon, but we still got
Nice.
stuff going on. We
Yeah.
got hot dogs.
Nice, that's awesome.
Loads of bike blender smoothies.
I'm assuming you had a hand in all this?
Yeah, you know what? I have less and less of a hand every year, but I do a few things.
That's awesome. Well, it's great. I can't wait to check it out and see what's going on.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
Glad you stopped by. Did you join the big bike ride earlier?
I tried last year, and it was so hard to get them while I was doing all the other things that I decided this year that I'll ride the route, and if I see them, great, and if I don't, then also great. Oh, sorry, kiddo.
We were like not set up at all.
Oh, wait, were they already here?
They were.
Oh, crap. Wow, I wonder if they're ahead of schedule.
I don't. Yeah, it seems like they started kind of early, considering all the bike parties, like block parties, don't even start till 12.
Yeah, well, they have to go a long distance. Oh, Bubbles. Oh, cool. Bubbles.
I have a pretty good giant bubble recipe.
Awesome. Cool.
Oh, she's doing great. They're doing great.
Oh, and there's a friggin' barbecue and bikes. Wow, this is great, everybody. Can you eat a glizzy for our entertainment? I literally just stuffed my face. Unless you want me to also vomit for your entertainment. I don't think that's going to happen today. Oh, wow. Oh, chalk drawings all over, too. I'm going to just go this way. Don't want to roll over the jump ropes. Does this lady know she's talking to a walking celebrity? She's a friend of mine. Her name is Jess Jenkins, and she is also affectionately known as the mayor of Page Street. So somebody that, yeah, I already know. She knows who I am, and I know who she is. Yes, please. Okay. All right, Pooper. Noted. Dimitri, don't you know the rules? Oh, the band's here. What's the same band as last year? I like that t-shirt. Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate it. Oh, what? Ninja throwing stars? Chat, we got to try the ninja throwing stars, right? Hi. I got to try this. I wonder if I should turn a little bit. Is it? Can I try doing some throwing stars? Is that okay? Great. I'm on red team.
That looks like a good thing to get your
Yeah, exactly. I'm going to go for it. All right. Oh, it's only two. They're like in a sandwich thing. Oh, yes. Oh, dang. You got an arm. Oh, bullseye. Oh, wait, I got to try some axes. Let me ask you a question. Get it? Wait until no one's on the sidewalk. Okay, I think we're good. You ready? You go first. All right, let's see if we got the axe throwing skills too, chat. Didn't stick. Oh, got it. Oh, that was a bullseye. These things are amazing. What? There's a blue. There's some reds. Trying to kill the target. There you go, Chad. That was fun. Whiz is by his ear. This is very safe. I think it's very safe. Oh, the music's starting. Lefty, so he's in his right mind. We are not turtles, so we are not ninjas. Is that how that works? Ninja confirmed. Good job. You got it. That's right. Cool block party. I know, right? Yeah, popcorn stand. This is rad. Let's go all the way to the end. Thanks for playing with me. Oh, and look at these. I love this like rope of colors they put across the street. You would survive in the zombie apocalypse. Oh, yes, that's right, my ninja throwing star skills. But only if they're really close. These things are cool. I wonder who made that. Everybody's out today, chat. So, chat, there it is. You can see the whole block party back behind me here. Let's chill in the shade here for a minute. And we're going to talk about the plan for today. Those are good old socks on the lines. Is that what that is? That little girl seems like she's good at the dart game. Yeah, she had the patience. The younger kid didn't have the patience yet. He's just like wailing them. Michael, I have it on good authority that Poober is a fossil fuel fanatic and is only in this stream to agitate the walkable city, no murder machine online community. I think we're winning, so I think that's okay, Bick. Bick, is it true? Are you at Poober's house? Is this true? This would be the most beautiful story of the stream, if true. Same temp as here. It is so nice out. Dude, there's no way it's 69 out here. It is definitely warmer than that. 21C is 100% warmer than that. Let's see what my phone says. Or at Mike's house. My phone says it's 72. Let's check AccuWeather. They're more Accurate. Yeah, my friggin' wait, no, that's Hopland, California. Where's Hopland, California? I'm not there. Lower Haight. It says it's 76 here. Feels like 81. That sounds more correct to me, for sure. Let's go Mets. All right, go Mets. I'm not trying to offend anybody. So if someone didn't want the Mets to win, like, boo, Mets suck. He wishes, but I am banned from his trailer community. Aw, Bick, that's so sad. They don't know any better. Did that kid just wreck something over there? I went for a big ride yesterday. Heck yeah, Mike. Was gonna go today. You can go today, Mike. I don't mind if you go for a ride instead of watch the stream. That sounds great. We have snacks. We have medicated sun nut butter and Triscuits. Oh, sounds lovely. I just got home from a mountain bike ride in Montana. I love biking. What a waste. What a waste. Thanks for stopping by and saying hi. Good to see you. Welcome to the Bike Curious stream, everybody. Welcome to San Francisco, California. If you're new here, I'm Bike Curious. I'm live every Sunday at 1 p.m. Pacific. That's 4 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. UTC. Hit the follow button. Come by and hang out with us again sometime. This stream is all about cities, and it's all about biking, especially as it relates to transportation. Today is Phoenix Day here in San Francisco, California, and this block party that you see behind me right now, this is just one of many block parties happening all over the city of San Francisco today. Phoenix Day was created in October of 2020 by the people who created Sunday Streets as a way of celebrating the city and coming out of our hidey holes during the pandemic. It also references San Francisco's rising from the ashes of the 1906 earthquake. So we are known as the Phoenix City. Our flag has a phoenix on it, and today is Phoenix Day, celebrating our reemergence from the pandemic beginning in 2021 or 2020, which maybe was a little premature celebration, but everybody needed it then. I thought you were saying mountain bike ride was a waste, and I thought you were being rude. I know, that's why I laughed after I said that. I didn't mean it that, just so everybody knows, the person's name is What a Waste. I'm not saying that mountain biking is a waste. Driving to the trailhead, that's a waste. Did 67 kilometers on Friday, 37 on Saturday, 30 kilometers today. Dang, Dimitri, you're going so hard. Get it in while you can, I guess. Independence Day 2024. Is that a thing? I'm fighting a knee injury that affects my walking at work. Oh no. But riding is painless. Yeah. Riding is really good for your knees. I mean, I'm not trying to say that this is the same as you, but I had a knee injury in, I hurt myself. After being inside from the pandemic for too long, I went out and did too long of a walk and blew my knees up, and it took like a year to recover. But biking really helped me for sure. Going on some long rides really healed me. Beat the snow, that's right. You all are in a race for winter up there in Canada. So this is one of our stops for today. This is the Page Street Block Party. We just walked through. We'll walk through again. There's people doing arts and crafts. They got popcorn. They've got a barbecue. This kid over here is throwing axes and throwing stars, which is totally safe, trust me. Beyond that, there's like garage sales going on. People are selling their clothing, their stuff they don't need. We got a band playing. We got art going on. Like it's really a celebration out here in the street. And this is just one of more than a dozen block parties. I didn't even know there was one, but we ran into one coming up the Wiggle just a moment ago. So we came here to this one today because I knew from last year that this was a fantastic block party. But we're gonna find more block parties along the way today. In addition to the block parties happening all over the city, there's two other things happening today that I am very excited to be checking out. Number one, and I'm not guaranteeing that we're going to be able to see this, but there is what's called the Crosstown Bike Ride here in San Francisco today. It's visiting a bunch of block parties all along the city. It starts all the way downtown and it goes all the way out to the ocean. So it's quite a long ride. It started at 10 a.m. this morning and it's going to end up at the ocean at 3 p.m. today, the Crosstown Ride. I tried to meet up with them last year and it was hard. And I think their schedule is pretty ambitious. So I wasn't going to try and go out of my way to meet them this year. But what I am going to do is ride along their route. So we're going to be along the route. And if we run into the Crosstown Ride today, I would be delighted to join in with them and say hi. I'm sure that there's going to be friends of the stream there. And that will be a wonderful time. And if we don't see them, then, bummer, but that's okay. The other thing that we're going to do is we're going to get political. We've got elections coming up at the beginning of November, and I'm not going to be talking presidential election. I'm not even going to be talking like California state elections. We're going like straight into the nitty-gritty, hyper-local stuff. And today we're going to be talking, I've got one other political stream that's in the same vein. We're going to be talking about a proposition that's near and dear to anybody who loves Phoenix Day and the slow streets that are around the city. We're going to be talking about Prop K. Proposition K proposes to close the Great Highway permanently to cars and make it a permanent park so people can go and ride, walk out by the ocean anytime that they want to without having to worry about getting run over by a car driving highway speeds at the edge of the city between them and the beach. It's pretty great, and we're going to be talking to Zach today. There's a rally being held on the west side, and that is our next stop. And actually, we probably need to get rolling soon for that. So those are our two main events today. We're also going to be riding all the way out to the Great Highway because, of course, we can't talk about closing the Great Highway to cars and making it a permanent park without going to check it out and riding the length of it. Plus, it is Phoenix Day. There is a 100% chance that there are fun activities and events going on the Great Highway. So our next stop will be the Prop K rally happening on the west side at 20th and Judah. And then our final stop, or our next destination after that, will be the Great Highway Park all the way out of the Pacific Ocean. So we're going to get some beautiful views of the Pacific Ocean. We're going to see the community out in force today celebrating the great weather as part of Phoenix Day. And who knows what we're going to see. So it's going to be great. Oh boy, you should see the flags flying from Puber's Ram 3500 diesel. I don't know if I can handle it. Heck yeah, block parties are so fun. That's right. Chat is full of Canadians. I didn't ask for this. It just happened. Actually, any of the Canadians will know or will tell you how I feel about Canadians. And yet they still show up. So, very exciting stream for everybody today. What's gonna happen next? I'm gonna get some water and then we're gonna roll. Wow, some jazz going down this year. Tacoma M, thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to the Curious Crew. It's good to have you. Welcome to San Francisco, California. Welcome to Page Street. Welcome to the Page Street Block Party as part of San Francisco's Phoenix Day activities. Oh, I forgot to mention, if you want more information about San Francisco's Phoenix Day, you can use !Phoenix Day in chat, or since Phoenix is impossible to spell, you can use !PD in chat, and that will link you to the Phoenix Day website where you can check out more information. Hopefully Prop K passes. They have such a biking path in Chicago. I took a holiday in August for 2 weeks there. Bike that trail every morning. Ah, that sounds absolutely wonderful. What a great way to spend a vacation. I agree. I hope Prop K succeeds. For the next 2 hours, we will control what you see and hear. Oh, we are now in control of your television. What's that a reference to? That's a reference to something. Whoa, cool wood carvings. The Outer Limits. What's the Outer Limits? The Twilight? Oh, yeah, I see the reference. Look, this garage sale's got some... Wow, they have a ton of clothes out here. This is like a pro setup. Oh, that was weird. Let's see. Oh, hey, how's it going? Good. Are you going around to a bunch of block parties today, or just here? This one's my favorite too. So, is one of these yours? Both of them? This one. Hi, I'm John. Good to meet you. Nice. It is the perfect day for Phoenix Day out here, right? So far, so good. I just got started, really. I'm heading out to the Prop K rally out in 20th and Judah, I think, is where they're at right now.
Okay.
And
and then they're gonna end at Great Highway. There's like a.
That's what I heard. Yeah. So I'm gonna talk to them for a bit, and then we're gonna ride out to the Great Highway. It'll be a fun time.
That's awesome.
I always love streaming on Phoenix Day. There's so much going on around the city. Yeah. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Cool. All right. Well, I'll see you around, Luke. Have fun.
Yeah, good seeing you, Joe.
That's my friend Luke. He played a pivotal role in helping us to get protected side-running bike lanes on Valencia Street. Oh, look, chat. Speaking of Prop K. Look, they got this family bike here has the Yes on K sign right on the side there. That might even be Luke's bike now that I think of it. Why is this not doing anything? All right, chat. I think it's almost time for us to ride. Let's roll on out of here. Oh, that looks fun too. I bet Valentine. Hi, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
I bet Valentine would love to be out here playing. I'm seeing all kinds of bike community members out here today too, and I love that. Oh, my bike turned off. There we go. Whee! It's on the tip of my mind, but I forgot it for a second. Oh, that feeling. So frustrating. All right, we need to, wow, we only have 23 minutes now. Where are we going exactly? 20th and Judah. Let's see if I can get that up here. I'm not sure what the fastest route there is. Faster! I will go faster once I know where I'm going. There we go. Oh, me? It's a live stream! Okay, I'll come back. It's a live stream. I'm live on Twitch. Twitch.tv/BikeCurious. I'm out checking out what's going on for Phoenix Day. There's all block parties and everything going on. We're going to talk to some Prop K people today, talk about why we should close the Great Highway to cars and make it a permanent park.
Okay.
And it'll just be a fun time.
Are you talking to the people who live in that neighborhood?
I'm talking to people who are helping, volunteering with the Prop K campaign. I'm not going to talk to any insurrectionists today.
So is there a fair that's happening down the street?
Yeah, there's a Page Street block party going on up there. And then I rode up the Wiggle, and there's another block party going on like Steiner or whatever that is, in front of Dubose.
And are you recording everything?
Everything. I'm live every Sunday at 1 p.m. Pacific. I ride around the city, and today we're doing Phoenix Day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, be safe.
Yeah, thank you.
Put on.
Enjoy your Phoenix Day. Bye, all. They looked like they were out on a ride today. What the heck, Michael? We're in a hurry. Yeah, that's true. I saw that they were, I don't have any more cards. I gave them all out. I saw that they were all wearing spandex, and I was like, oh, these people are friends. They ride bikes. They get it. So I got to drop some references. There's no hurry. Greatness can't be rushed. Oh, good. My directions say we're 24 minutes away. That's manageable. What does it say? Crossover Drive? Yeah, that's Crossover Drive. We'll take that. Perfect. I know exactly where we're going. We're going to make good time. Actually, I'm going to do this here because it's a little bit faster. This is something that we can do on the e-bike that we can't do on the acoustic bike. We're just going to go straight up Page. Oh, the light just changed. Can I make it? Turbo mode. Oh no, I don't think I can make it. Nope, not even on turbo. Insurrectionist, what? You do want to overthrow Big Car? I do want to overthrow Big Car. So yeah, I mean, we're going to talk about Prop K today, and that was a little inside joke for people who already know. Like I said, I was trying to make them feel comfortable talking. We know the same things. And this might be a little bit of a spoiler for the interview that I do later. But one of the leading opponents of Prop K, someone who does not want to make the Great Highway a permanent park, is actually, I believe, convicted, like in the January 6th insurrection. So that's just the caliber of people that are involved in the against Prop K movement. That's why I love my e-bike. I can get places quick. Yeah, that's right. We get to do Page Street. We're just gonna blast up this on the e-bike. I wouldn't normally do this on my acoustic bike, or at least it's been a while, because it's so steep. Oh gosh. But it's just this one block. It's doable on an acoustic bike. I used to live like right at the top of this hill. Whew, but it's not easy even on this bike. Angvid with that tier 1 34-month sub. Thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to the Curious Crew. It's good to have you. Welcome to San Francisco, California. A proud boy? I imagine so. I forget what his name is. He seems very proud. There's so many people out on bikes today. I feel like everybody who rides a bike for transportation is out here today in San Francisco. It's epic. My arrival time is exactly 2 p.m. right now. So that's perfect. Huh. We're not going to go and talk to any Proud Boys today. Sorry, Chad. I know. I feel like I did a pretty good job with the last Proud Boy that I talked to. But it's not that kind of stream. This is not journalism. This is an essay. This is persuasive. Although we are going to talk a bit about the opposition, we're not going to go that deep into it. We're not going to like talk to a person who represents the opposition. That just sounds too stressful. We're supposed to be out here for fun. Where is it telling me to go?
Yo, bro, what you doing?
It's a live stream.
Hey,
Twitch.tv/BikeCurious.
how many viewers right now?
120?
Enjoy your day, man.
Yeah, enjoy the hate.
The what?
The hate, that's the neighborhood you're in.
Hate? Why? Love.
Love and hate, that's right.
Yeah.
Those guys were funny. I love that. Everybody's in such a good mood today, chat. I freaking love it. Subsonic says, hey. Hey, right? Hi. Hi. Oh, that was message in third person. Hello, Subsonic. Opposition to what? I just got here. Jamgasm, what's up? Today we're doing a bunch of stuff, and right now we are on our way to a Prop K rally. So we're going to dive into San Francisco politics just a little bit. We're going to be talking about a proposition or a ballot measure that is being voted on by voters the beginning of November to decide whether or not the Great Highway will be turned permanently into a park for walking and biking and playing and having fun, or if it's going to be continue to be a car sewer, dividing the neighborhood from its beachfront. Love and the hate, awesome store, that's right. That was my reference. Love on hate? I think it's love N apostrophe hate. Love and hate. But I'm not 100% sure about that. They're just gonna go straight at each other. They don't know I'm here. Okay. It is what it is, that's right. Oh look, more bike fam. Another GSD. That was like the same one as mine. You stopping. Ah, so many people out on bikes, it's great. Alright, we're gonna go this way. It's telling me to go, like the shorter way is to go that way. I kind of feel like maybe I should not go that way because I don't want to. But, I don't know, maybe I should. Wants me to go left on Stanyan, that's one thing I don't want to do. But I don't want to be late. No highway is great. I don't know, the Great Highway is actually genuinely extremely beautiful. It is pretty great. And while it's not a permanent park, it is a park for people to walk and bike around in the section that we're referencing, like many days of the year. Friday, Saturday, part of Sunday. Friday evenings, I guess. Part of Friday, Saturday, part of Sunday. Is Michael gonna honk and disrupt the party? I'm not honking. I do have an epic horn on this bike though. I'm sure you're referencing that. Oh Oh look, we made the light here. Where's the little curb? Yeah, here we go. We got the little tar ball. Whee!
Yeah, but he's just one of my really good friends. I mean, that wasn't that bad. I don't know how bad it was for you, but.
All right, we're almost to JFK Drive, which is a really nice street to bike. I'm gonna ride here. Oh yeah, they've got this cool new like archway thing here. What is that? How can I resist riding through that? I skipped the panhandle today, Mike. It's a little faster to go this way. Yes, I love that horn. Got to get one myself. I will make the obligatory horny joke. Wow, cool. I think that thing lights up at night. That's awesome. All right, we got to cruise. 11 minutes. My arrival time is still right around 2. So we're on our way to go talk to Zach. Zach is, I'm pretty sure this is a Zach that we've met on stream before, although I'm not sure if he's ever like talked to us on stream. But it's someone I know through the Safe Street Rebel Slow Street Slow Rides. Honk my horn. Look, Chaz, mulch. That is an epic mulch pile. Dang, that's some mulch right there. Ring my bell. Ring my bell. Whee! The G's freeze. The G's freeze, that's what that is. Mulch taking over San Francisco. It's chat taking over San Francisco. Those two teenagers. The one teenager was like, we gotta stay on the right. There's a whole marcharial network under the city. Mulcharial. Mulcharial, like as in mercurial? Ephemeral? Impermanent? It's one organism. Oh, I see. That makes sense. It probably is all connected. Oh, look, and it's Lindy in the park. Everybody's out dancing. The Mulchkins live below ground. I thought chat was the Mulchkins. Chat, are you my Mulchkins? Let's go, baby. What's up, Jackson Fendi? How you doing today? Welcome. Welcome to Golden Gate Park. Oh, what a beautiful day for a ride. We're on JFK Drive right now. Now, see, I guess this is valuable context. This here, when I first moved to San Francisco, was not a pedestrian space. This is now known as the JFK Promenade. But as recently as 5 years ago, this would have been open to cars most of the time. I think all day Saturday was closed to cars, but only part of the day Friday and part of the day Sunday, similar to the Great Highway right now. And in like 2023, San Franciscans voted to make this permanently car-free so that people can come out and enjoy it. And it's like it's always been like this. People just love it. Every time I come out here, there's thousands of people enjoying it. So what we're hoping to do is do the same thing with the Great Highway. And we're going to talk to Zach so we can learn a little bit about why we're going to do it and why it makes sense to do it. Oh, and speaking of which, they got friggin' live music going down over here. Piano, stand-up bass, a drummer. saxophone. We are your cute little mulchkins. I already have a job. Don't worry, this one doesn't pay. You don't need to worry about it. Can the Great Highway just join into Golden Gate Park? Oh, that would be great. So you can ride a very car light route all the way from one end of Golden Gate Park to the Great Highway. You can't just stay on JFK the whole time, and there are some points where you do have to mix with cars, but it's like super low key. I'd even take my kid there. So if you think about it that way, then yeah, the two could maybe merge. But as it is right now, not quite. Beautiful. All right, we're heading to Transverse Drive here. We're gonna make a left. And this kind of just turns into 20th, I think. 20th Ave. Yeah, play it. All right, we're gonna make a left here. Is this bike lane a two-way lane here? Yeah, it looks two-way. Let's do it. I don't know, maybe I got tricked. No, look, it's got a sign on this side that says bike route this way. So I gotta go to the right. Okie doke. And so yeah, if you take, oh wait, I don't wanna go this way. I'm just doing this out of habit. I need to stay on this route. I'm a dummy. Oh, I wanna get one of these for my bike. This part here is so bumpy. Hopefully my rig is not just going wild. All right, we're gonna go to the left up here at the stop sign. It went black for a sec. Uh-oh. If that's a consistent problem, I don't have any way of solving that. Did it go black there? Or there? Oh God. Oh God, it's so bumpy. Those two tourists were checking you out, chat. If you've got a problem, yo, I'll solve it. Perfect. I love that. I love not having to worry about it. All right, we're gonna go right here. Oh, is that it? That's us right there, the bike route. No, please go ahead. Okay. That's Vanilla Ice? Oh, sick. Ice, ice, baby. Ding, 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 ding. I will always remember their performance in the Ninja Turtles movie. Was that a banana on wheels? No, it's, they're called go-cars. And as a tourist, you can rent one for the day, and it gives you a guided audio tour of the city. They're kind of funny. I like it. He was trying to get on stream, is that it? TMNT is pretty good. It was a good movie. Both the first one and the second one were good. Oh my God, their secret base in the second one, when they like found that abandoned subway station in New York. If a place like that actually existed in New York, there's no way it would be abandoned, but it was still cool. Go ninja, go ninja, go, go, go ninja, go ninja, go, 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 go ninja. Yeah, that's the one. $1 million turtle property. I know, right? There's no light. We do the crosswalk signal when it goes. And oh, that one's finally changing. It just takes a long time. There we go. All right, to Judah. These ones go in alphabetical order. That was Lincoln. J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q. Oh, wait, where's J? Ugh. Ugh. That guy was very bike curious. Wow, speed bumps are aggressive here. Nice. There's been a lot of bike curious people out here today. Zoo. Thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to the Curious Crew. It's good to have you. Welcome to San Francisco, California. Today is Phoenix Day. And right now we are on our way out to a Prop K rally so we can talk to Zach about why Prop K is awesome. Someone showed a photo of a former president in a McDonald's apron, and I thought for sure it was a fake, but it was real. A man of the people. Oh, the speed bumps are just unexpectedly bumpy. Nino25, thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to the Curious Crew. It's good to have you. Welcome to San Francisco, California. This is 20th and Judah here, and it's 2 p.m. We're perfectly on time. Am I in the wrong spot? I have 20th and Judah in my appointment. Okay, now it's time to check my email. There's no one here. Lucas. At Judah. Oh, crap. Judah and Great Highway, I bet, is the implication there. Well, poo-poo. I'm in the wrong place, chat. I misinterpreted the message. It's okay. We're only like 10 minutes out. We'll just have to ride Judah. Whee! I'm in the rally. Yeah, I was like, that's weird to be at 20th and Judah. I thought the rally was for the Great Highway, but this makes more sense. Okay. Well, now I'm definitely going to be late. Hopefully Zach knows how to check in on the stream. And he'll be like, what is he doing on Judah? We're going mega speed now, though. Even though this bike is capped at 20 miles per hour. Yes, that's right. Thank you, Angvid. Up, up, up and away. This is a really wide street with like no traffic on it. Pretty wild. Great Highway in Judah. We're at 27th. Ah, we're not that far out. We just need to make it out to... What's the last one, like 31st? What is that creaking noise? It's probably a seat post. Oh, it's that. Yes, go to Plaid. What's Plaid? Like the company that does payments? payroll or whatever it's called. Are we referencing SaaS companies right now? My seat makes creaking noises. Yeah, I think it's the handlebars making a creaking noise. This bike is kind of technically a folding bike. That's like Turns Origins is as like a folding bike company. So this bike has like a hinged stem on it. Darth Helmet. Yeah, Spaceballs was such a funny movie. Oh look, there's the ocean, chat. We can see the ocean. We're only a few minutes out. Aw. I didn't want to have to stop here. Almost there. The ocean. We're going oceanward. Underrated movie. Is it underrated? I feel like it's just a rated movie. Like, it is very funny. But I'll feel like people believe it's as funny as it is. But it doesn't get watched enough. That's probably true. Is this also Mike's swimming pool? Only part of it. Only a few million square miles of it. I'm surrounded by... It's rated all ages. May the Schwartz be with you. That's right. And also with you. Uber. This person in front of us is a professional driver. I bet they drive very safely because of their excellent professional driver training. We're racing an ambulance to the Great Highway. Whee! All right, bump. Wow, so much hill. I'm doing my best to avoid the potholes. I don't want any mechanical failures. I'm still a little bit traumatized from my last mechanical failure. Whee! We'll go here. Are you winning, Dad? What's up, Brockuato? How you doing? My friend oversold Spaceballs, and I was let down. Oh, Ziggy. Yeah, you got to be careful when you're trying to sell someone on an idea. This is going to be a life-changing cinematic experience. You will never forget lines from this movie. It will change your life. You will meet your future SO because of this movie. Your child will forever be showered with wealth and happiness because of the movie Spaceballs. That would be overselling it. I mean, if you weren't overselling it, then you know, everyone's gonna see that movie. The desert scene, yeah, we're going through the desert with a fine-tooth comb or whatever. How are we doing on time? It's only 2:07. I'm not even 10 minutes late yet. We're not there yet, but I'm also not yet 10 minutes late. Oh look, a kid on a bicycle. We're gonna stop and be really careful. That was such a sweet scene. Okay, where's this rally going down? We're at 46th. Wow, I really undershot that. I thought that it ended in the 30s. Whee! I also don't see the rally here, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. American Featsur's here. What's up? Oh, American Featsur. Oh, I cut off your message. American Featsur, thank you for that 23 months Twitch Prime sub. It's great to have you as a crewmate. This thing's coming over, so I just gotta go over here. Oh, I wonder if the rally is happening up here. Follow me to something, something, something. Oh no, chat, this isn't the Great Highway here, is it? I can't get across. No, I think there's a way through. We're gonna go real slow and careful on the sidewalk here. Yeah, it took us literally the worst possible way. Oh no, it's stairs there. Oh, there's a ramp over there. All right, here's what we're gonna do. Oh no. All right, we'll go over here. All right. Our homie's got to be around here somewhere. Oh yeah, look, there's Yes on K. Oh, and there's Zach. I see Zach. Pardonnez-moi. We'll, there we go. Oh, there we go. Where do I want to be set up?
So spread the love if you would. Thank you. Thanks.
Yes on K, please.
Hi Zach, how are you?
Good to see you.
Oh, just gonna find a place to post up. Sorry I'm late.
No,
I
you're
screwed up the location a little bit.
Oh no, you're fine. So the big group ride just went by.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I heard that there was a ride.
Yeah, they
Wait,
started,
was it the Crosstown ride?
They started the ferry building.
Yeah, the Crosstown ride today. I thought that they finished at 3 today.
They just went by that way a little while ago. So
Huh.
I don't know.
Or maybe they're riding all the way back. Should we ride with them? Is that the
What do
plan?
you want to do?
I want to
your
take.
show.
I got some questions I want to ask you about Prop K.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And if we want to ride for a while or a bit, that sounds
Yeah,
great
that
to me.
sounds great.
And then we'll get to a spot where we can chill and I can chat with you.
Absolutely.
All right, perfect. That you lead the way because you know where we're going. I was hoping that it was you, Zach, and not some other Zach that I didn't know. So what have you been doing today? Just hanging out here, handing out flyers and
Rally
stuff?
This morning.
Yeah.
For the campaign at Blackwood Bookstore to talk about how folks in the neighborhood love the park, and then was talking to some voters. And, yeah.
Nice. No, that's exciting. I know it's so nice out here. It's the perfect day to be out exploring. I know you probably don't recognize the bike, right? Different bike.
I was gonna say, that's great. Yeah. Is that GSD? Or?
Yeah, this is a GSD. The bike that I usually ride on stream, my other e-bike, I went on a trip to Ukiah like 2 weeks ago.
Oh yeah.
And
I saw something. Yeah.
yes, the bike was just not up to it. I completely annihilated it.
Wow.
The tire exploded on me twice.
Oh no.
Just straight up exploded while I was riding. And then the rear rack just cracked in half. So I only barely made it home alive.
Wow. Glad you made it.
Yes, me too. I am very lucky to be unscathed.
I finally put in a service appointment for this. I've been putting it off so long for the campaign because
Oh, yeah.
I need a bike and I've been so busy. But
Yeah, yeah.
finally just like for after election day.
It always feels so good after, right?
Yeah. Well, we'll see if it feels good. But
Oh,
the bike will feel good. We'll see if the food feels good after election.
Yeah. So are you getting, how are you feeling about Prop K? Are you getting lots of good feedback?
Definitely. Talked to lots of people who are super supportive.
That's awesome.
It's great. It's great. It's just so hard to tell with. You never know, but.
You never know. It's nice to be able to focus in on something local with such a stressful election
It
cycle.
definitely is hard of like to be doing more for the national election and stuff. I've been so busy with this, but it's at least one small tangible
Yeah.
thing you can do.
Yeah, totally. That's why on the stream we're focusing on the hyper-local.
Yeah, no, that's a good thing.
Does anyone know why others would object to Prop K? We will definitely talk about that today, chat. I promise you. I'm assuming, Zach, that you know some of that. I mean, I'm not asking you to represent them or anything, but I didn't really want to schedule an appointment to interview an insurrectionist on stream. So I am just opting for the Prop K side. Is this the ride here?
I think so.
There's a ton of
It was
people.
huge.
Oh my gosh.
They told me at like 169 RSVPs.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Lots of families.
Yeah, that's amazing. Is this the Great Highway? Oh yes, chat. Sorry, I forgot to mention. We are on the Great Highway right now. It is currently closed to cars. It is on the weekends already. And Prop K proposes that we close it to cars permanently. Keep it open as a public park.
And one thing I'd say is that it's closed to cars on the weekends as a pilot project through the end of next year.
Oh, so its future is up in the air.
It's up in the air. This is the only election before that happens. So.
Wow, look at this here. And there's a piano. Oh my gosh.
The piano's a new addition a week or two ago.
All right, let's post up in a spot, maybe forward a little bit. Or let's go. Actually, can we have the backdrop of the ocean in the background a little bit? I think that'd be perfect. Chat, welcome to the Great Highway. Welcome to the Crosstown Ride. We did meet up with them somehow, against all odds, even though I had the schedule totally wrong. And we got a new addition for the stream today, because I've got a microphone. Check it out, chat. We're pro. There we go. See, chat? We've got this all ready to go. And then I had some questions on here.
Sure.
So this is Zach. Zach is familiar with the stream. Have you ever talked to chat before?
I don't know if I really have. I've run into you when you've been out and about and said hello, but I don't know if I've really.
And we've done a few Safe Street some of
the slow rides,
yep.
And I watch the stream sometimes. So yeah.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so sweet.
So,
Thank you.
Of course.
Yeah, so today we're out here talking about, well, it's Phoenix Day, of
Yes.
course. Everybody's out and about in San Francisco doing stuff. And, you know, the Prop K campaign is no exception to that. Prop K and Phoenix Day, of course, massive overlap. The community is basically the same between the two.
Definitely.
And so we're here to talk with Zach about Prop K specifically. It's an election cycle here in the United States, and I know it's stressful for a lot of people, especially at a national level. But I thought it would be fun and helpful for people, even if you're not here in San Francisco, to understand the sort of really nitty-gritty detail of like what's happening in an American city to make it more bike-friendly, more walk-friendly, increase our sense of urbanism and community, bring people together in these kind of beautiful open spaces like, you know, in a way only San Francisco has.
Yeah, and I think this is something where wherever you are, like this is part of a broader national, international movement of creating these sort of spaces, and you can do this anywhere. Like,
yeah, and hopefully, Zach, you have some insights there. So, in your words, because I've been saying it a bit today, but I'm not that close to the campaign. What is Prop K? What is it seeking to do?
So this wonderful space here, the Great Highway, has been a 4-lane coastal roadway that's not serving a great purpose for quite some time. It during the pandemic, when we all needed more space for socially distanced recreation, the city set it aside for just closed the gates and said, hey, this is open to people. And the people loved it, as you can see with just how many people are here on this beautiful Sunday. It became, of course, contentious, as pretty much every street issue does, and people divide into factions. Eventually, that became a weekend-only pilot, which goes through next year. So Friday at noon through early Monday morning, it's car-free for people. And then on weekdays, it's a road. So Prop K is on the ballot to make it a permanent full-time park. People are voting in November, and we're just trying to get the word out and educate people on why this is such a great space to preserve.
Yeah, and that's actually a great segue to my next question is, why is this such a great space to preserve?
I mean, honestly, it sells itself. Like, just look around. Like,
That's
how
true.
is this not?
That's true.
But I think there's really something to this of you all, literally, like, they closed the gates and spent basically $0 and look at the community that has grown up around this and the number of people I've met out here and friends and just everyone enjoying themselves. Like, that's all it took was something so simple.
Yeah, and the piano and the benches and all this stuff, this is all new since the Great Highway's been closed for a park on the weekend.
Exactly, like the piano, that's a highway median that just happens to have a piano and a bench perched on it. Like that's
beautiful.
That's really just there for cars going out of control. But like you just drop, you know, that's an old piano that was headed for the scrap heap and like
Croissant, oh my gosh, thank you. I'm good though, but thank you so much. That's so considerate.
I've had too much today already. But yeah, you just drop that and all of a sudden it becomes a community thing and people gather around the piano and the bench and they meet each other and it's a great thing for the neighborhood and the whole city. I mean, just out here this morning, I've talked to people, you know, in here from the East Bay, from London, people come from all over because they want to see this.
Wow, really? All the way, like the East Bay? And
yeah.
That's wild. That's so cool.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I mean, it is such an iconic space.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of curious, like what if we were to maintain the status quo here? Like, what does that look like for people driving, or for people? Let's start with the driving perspective.
I mean, the first question is like, what does the status quo last? Because the same folks that are fighting for no on K have sued the city. They've appealed 3 times to the state and locally. They fought a ballot measure 2 years ago, all trying to undo even the weekend time. So certainly if K doesn't pass, there's a question of, if nothing happens, the status quo will be 24/7 cars.
Yeah.
Is what's set to happen.
And
So
I'm
what
noticing
looks
that
like-
there's like sand all over the roadway here.
Exactly.
Like, what's
so
that about?
so the road is not. There's 2 things going on with this road. The first part is that the southern part of the road, south of Sloat there.
We're gonna go check that out.
We'll check that out
today.
later. That part is closing next year with or without Prop K.
Next year, no matter what.
Yeah, it's literally
Oh,
falling
wild.
into the ocean. It's already been reduced from 2 lanes to 4, and there's sewage treatment infrastructure back there that the city needs to do a project to preserve.
Uh-huh.
So to make space for that, the road is closing. That's already been decided.
Wow, I didn't
So
even realize that. That's amazing.
That's one part. The other part is the sand here blows onto the roadway. And look, if sand blows onto a park a little bit, well, it's sand in a park. You can work around that. Like,
Yeah.
that's okay. If sand blows onto a highway, that becomes a safety hazard very quickly, and they need to close the road to clear it. So the records we have is 32 to 65 days a year the road is closed for sand removal.
Oh my gosh, that's like at least a month, if not 2 months.
Right.
And this is a climate change thing, right? So
Yeah, absolutely.
We expect this to get worse over time.
Yeah, and that's also the erosion is exacerbated by climate change too, by sea level rise. So
Wow.
it's that sort of thing where what other road in San Francisco, it's so unreliable that there are flashing lights on 2 intersections saying Great Highway closed ahead, take Sunset instead.
Oh, wow.
Like, what other street in San Francisco is so unreliable that we have infrastructure to warn drivers that it's just the road's gone today?
Yeah, it's impassable.
Like, yeah, like that's just not a thing. So in terms of, and it's losing so much of its utility because part of it's closing anyway. So
Yeah.
as a road, it's not serving great purpose. As a park, on the other hand, I mean,
Yeah, it's
Just
crushing
look around,
it. Look,
like-
all the people out here. It's
Yeah.
doing such a good job.
right. And this is also, that's spending, like I said, $0. Even just, you can't, when it's a road, you can't put down the most basic things like park benches or a picnic
Yeah.
table or anything that would help people enjoy the space.
Yeah. So if we can make it a permanent park, then we actually can make some investments
Exactly.
in making it more park-like.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. I love that. And then where does the car-free section start and end? Where
Right.
does it
So
intersection?
the car-free section would be Lincoln to Sloat.
Lincoln to Slow.
And then
okay.
south of Sloat, as I said, is already closing.
Yeah, yeah.
Regardless. Everything north of Lincoln stays just as it is. That's an important route to keep the Sunset and Richmond connected, to provide another route around the park for
Oh,
people
yeah,
driving.
that's
So that, nothing changes there. That all stays. There's a big parking lot for people who are driving. That's all fine. But this section, there's nowhere to turn on or off of it. There's nowhere even to pull over or park
Oh,
anywhere
yeah.
for this 2 miles.
It's really just a traffic sewer. huh?
Exactly. So it's not a useful, I mean, for the people who live out here, this is not a useful road. You're not,
Yeah.
you can't even get onto it without going well out of your way
Yeah.
backtracking.
Yeah, and as
So-
chat saw, like we wanted to get onto the Great Highway from the other side of the berm here, or
Yeah.
the dunes. And there was a pedestrian, like a ADA ramp that we were able to come up. But if you're driving, there's no way through, and that's the same for many blocks in a row.
Yeah, exactly. There's nowhere for 2 miles to drive on or off of it.
Wow, for
Or
2 whole
For
miles.
2 miles, or even like sometimes, I like to see, people say I want to see the ocean while I drive. It's like, well, you can't even pull over and look at the ocean. There's nowhere
Yeah.
to park. So, yeah.
Interesting. And how long is the car-free section then?
That's the 2 miles.
That's the 2 mile
So, yeah.
stretch. Okay, yeah, that whole section. So I'm curious about you personally. Like,
Yeah.
why are you involved in the Prop K campaign?
For me, I grew up in San Francisco, and I'm lucky to be able to say that. And honestly, I rarely came out to Ocean Beach. It just wasn't something that was on my family's radar. Maybe if there was a heat wave or something, but it just wasn't really a place I came. And then during the pandemic, was biking around because that was one of the only activities we could do.
Yes.
And really exploring the city, and started coming out here almost all the time. I made a lot of friends and really just started enjoying it. And it's been a really special place to me because of that.
That's awesome.
I got involved with the JFK campaign, which
Uh-huh.
was 2 years ago, the vote for.
Thank you for that.
Thank you. A different car-free space. So I was involved in
Yeah,
that a
we
lot.
rode that
and then-
today on stream too.
Perfect. And then, this is sort of a natural progression of that is,
Yeah.
okay, well, we did that. And they go together because they form
Yeah.
this, you saw it on the stream, this great continuous pathway all the way across the city.
Yeah.
Really.
And there's so many parallels between the two spaces,
yeah.
right? Because that one was also closed to cars only on the weekends. And a proposition was how we made it permanently car-free, and now repeating the same thing here.
Exactly, and it's similar. This space actually has always been Rec and Park land, just like Golden Gate Park.
Yeah.
Since the 1800s, and I think it's
wow.
the only Rec and Park land that is not primarily used as a park. Like, sure, other parks some parks have roads in them, but like this is pretty much all road and very little park. So there's some balance there of like, well, shouldn't our parkland be used for a park? So.
Yeah, that's really interesting.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that. So we've talked about who supports Prop K, but tell us a little bit about who doesn't support Prop K. Like, what are they saying?
Sure. Well, there's the January 6th supporters and MAGA hat wearing people who show up at the rallies. You've talked about that.
Yeah.
So there's that. I will say, in terms of more good faith arguments, you hear some fear from the neighborhood of, won't there be more traffic on my street? Which certainly I understand. And it's kind of this zero-sum thing you get of people understand the problem of car culture and of traffic.
Yeah.
And it's just this kind of thing of, well, I don't want it on my street, so I'll push it around somewhere else, rather than trying to actually combat any root issues.
Yeah.
We think Prop K comes with a really solid traffic plan that will direct traffic to Sunset Boulevard. It's a 6-lane highway, not far that way. It's got plenty of extra capacity. It's about where you would end up anyway with the southern part of the road closed.
Yeah.
So realistically, you have to go inland one way or another if you're going to the peninsula. So, and that doesn't have any houses on it. So,
and that's part of Prop K. I didn't realize, like, it actually has traffic mitigations that are part of it, like being installed in other parts of the city.
Sure. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. No, thank you.
Yeah, so one way or another, in part, there's been, so the planning of closing the southern part of the road has been in the works for over a decade. So the city has done a lot of planning around that and around traffic planning for that.
Yeah.
To make sure that there's, there are places like there's an intersection that has just like stop signs and it's a horrible kind of three-way mess.
Oh, yeah.
So they're replacing that with traffic lights, for example, of just like evening out those bottlenecks. So,
Yeah.
So a lot of that work's already happening.
And let's see what's going on in chat here for a second. Oh, we got a new follower. Do you know how I welcome a new follower to the stream? Do you want to participate?
How do we do it?
I'm gonna say their name and then I'll say it's good to have you and point at the camera. Okay. So Observano, thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to the Curious Crew. It's good to have you. Nice, thank you, Zach.
Perfect.
That's awesome. All right, let's see what kind of questions we have going in, Zach. I have a loose video cable. Oh, I wonder how long ago that was. Oh yeah, maybe I'm guessing nearby neighbors would be upset with traffic reverting onto their boulevard.
Depends. So there's that, but I mean, cruise down here and look at the window signs along Lower Great Highway here, and the yes on K signs outnumber the no on K signs by at least 2 to 1.
Yeah,
like,
people here
so many
love
people they want this in their backyard. Why wouldn't you want this in your backyard?
Absolutely.
Like, this is an amazing thing. So there's a lot of support definitely for that.
There's a question in chat also about what is this space going to look like if it becomes a permanent park? Like, is it just going to be a road, or are there other plans?
That's a good question. There's definitely more plans. There'd be sort of a community design process. It's not kind of for us to say what the future park should be.
Yeah.
And Rec and Park is really good at building new parks. We've had some great new parks on the east side of the city, like Francisco Park, Crane Cove Park, India Basin Park just opened yesterday even. The west side hasn't really shared in that. So I think there's so much potential for this. The biggest thing that you could do immediately are what I mentioned, just things like benches and picnic tables, stuff that's simple. And with these sand dunes, there's a lot of work. There was a report that the Estuary Institute just put out last week that said, first of all, it said that making this car-free is the best choice for the coastal environment as a whole.
Oh, yeah. We
and
haven't
for
even
coastal
talked about that
habitat.
very
Yeah, we
much,
can get into
huh?
the environment, but it also makes these really detailed recommendations of plant-specific species of native grasses and plants that we should be planting and ways to reshape the dunes in a more natural way. And that way, first of all, the sand won't blow as much.
Oh, yeah.
Because all of this ice plant that's here, that's all just an invasive species. It doesn't belong here. It doesn't anchor the sand.
Oh, I didn't
so
realize that.
there's a lot of kind of ways in which we can just revitalize it naturally.
Yeah.
That's really important. So there's that. There's a lot of state and federal coastal funding for coastal improvement projects we can tap into.
I've also noticed that there's like this, like the bird on your shirt here.
Yes.
I think this is kind of iconic of the environmental impacts of the Great Highway.
Yeah. So
what is the bird?
That's the western snowy plover, which is an endangered species that migrates and nests in the sand dunes here.
Oh, right here in San Francisco?
Right in San Francisco.
Cool.
So it's a little mascot both for the campaign and just something that folks in the Outer Sunset are really fond of.
And I'm assuming
so-
closing this to cars is a great thing to do for their like breeding grounds.
Exactly. That's what the Estuary Institute report really talks about, is in terms of reducing interactions between cars and wildlife. You don't have headlights, you don't have cars coming at wildlife and noise and pollution. You also create a habitat corridor stretching from Golden Gate Park all the way to Lake Merced, and you really have this kind of green belt along the edge of the city that the scientists say is great for coastal habitat. So there's a lot of potential there as well.
Yeah, that is awesome.
And we're glad, like, pretty much every major environmental group in San Francisco has endorsed Prop K.
I noticed
Sierra
that on
Club,
Instagram.
League of Conservation Voters, Nature Conservancy. I'm missing.
Yeah,
I'm missing
others.
more, but there's other. Yeah, Golden Gate Bird Alliance. There's so many. So it's great to have that support. So.
And I guess another question in chat, although I'm going to reframe it a little bit. How do we still make sure that bikes can still bike on the Great Highway? Or I'm interpreting this as like, how does everybody kind of get a seat at the table in deciding how to reshape this space?
Yeah, so that's definitely important. I think, I mean, we did some exercises last year where we had these kind of vision boards and just invited people to come out and, you know, tell us what they wanted to see and what's important. We made some renderings based on that to just show what's possible. I think JFK is a really good example where putting some art in the middle of the road actually helped to, you know, tell the fastest roadies, hey, slow down, this is a pedestrian space.
Yeah.
Like, you need to, like, come together and narrow down and slow down a little bit. And there's a lot of things we can do here to kind of separate fast traffic, slow traffic, to naturally slow fast traffic when they need to. It's, when you look at this without cars, there's a lot of space here, and especially if you're able to take out the median and things.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of potential for how we do that. One way or another, like, enough sand will be cleared to make sure it's still bikeable. That Public Works handles regardless. Like,
It does
we don't
seem
need to worry
like
about
the bike
that.
community has been very involved, so
Yes,
we're
so-
not going to get left behind.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not worried about that.
Yeah.
Like, that's the numbers I've seen. Like, today, it honestly looks like walking even outnumbers biking, but overall, it's about 50-50.
Oh, wow.
Are the numbers I've seen?
Yeah.
Which I think is a really good mix. Like, it's obviously a great place to bike, and I love to bike here, but you see, it's not. People sometimes make this as like a bike versus cars issue, and yet when I come out here and see, you know, people pushing strollers and walkers and stuff, like that's not what it is. It's about how we want to use this, our only coast. Like, what is the best use of this space?
Yeah, totally. Okay, so for people who want to do more research, where should they go?
Oceanbeachpark.org. We have a pretty big FAQ on there with a map and answers to your traffic questions and all that kind of stuff. Also, if you click Get Involved, we have about 2 more weeks left before Election Day. Trying to get out and talk to as many voters as we can, because it's really, you know, you talk to people who, you know, sure, they've heard something, but once you start explaining some of the things we've talked about like the southern part is closing anyway, about the sand blowing, they start to see it in a different way, and it becomes, you know, oh, okay, well, that makes a lot of sense. People understand that, yeah, people commute will still be taken care of. It'll all be fine. Like, we've done this before.
Yeah.
There really isn't a time when San Francisco, like, we've done this with the Central Freeway, the Embarcadero Freeway, and have always, you know, no one goes back. Like, if we do this, no one's going to come back here in a few years and go, oh, this is a nice park. What if there were a big highway here? Like, that's not a thing. So definitely, if that's your sort of thing and you're in San Francisco, we'd love to see you out at some of our events over the next couple weeks. Come out and hang out. It's a
Of
good
course,
time.
the best way to participate in democracy is to make sure you vote.
Yes.
So whether or not you're in San Francisco or you're not in San Francisco, if you need to dive into the nitty-gritty details of your local elections to find a reason to motivate you to vote, like, do that. You know, everybody here watching the stream, we're all into bikes or transportation or cities or urban living, and these are political issues, and we need to be active in order to make sure that our cities are livable spaces.
Yeah, I mean, like, here, does the presidential race matter? I mean, it matters in the national race, but, like, you vote locally, not as much. But anywhere really in the country, there's something on your ballot that matters. A school board race, a library bond, or whatever it is. There's something that, like, is going to make a difference in your community.
So get local, and that's why we're here talking about Prop K today.
Yeah.
So question for you.
Yes.
My next stop is to go out to where the ocean's consuming the highway.
Yeah, let's do it.
You want to come with
Yeah,
me?
let's do it.
Great. All right,
Sounds
let's
great.
go for it.
Okay.
All right, so chat, we're going to ride with Zach up to our next stop, which is what he was talking about, how the highway is literally falling into the ocean. And we're going to see that, and then we're going to, well, we don't need to talk about what we're going to do after that.
Surprise.
We don't want anybody to think we're ending the stream too early.
Okay.
All right, there. Absolutely a good, 100% good to use the way for hiking and biking. Heck yeah. Chat loves the Prop K, of course. What I was streaming during the whole JFK drive,
Yeah.
and it was fun to follow that journey of that space into a car-free space. So I'm hoping to be able to do that again here.
That was fun because we got to do it twice. Had to do it.
Oh yeah, I had to do it twice. Well, once it was the supervisors, right?
It was the supervisors first, and then opponents fought it.
Yeah. Oh look, it's Atlas. Where's Jay? Hi, hello everybody. Bye everybody. Yeah. What's up? Are we high-fiving?
High-fiving!
Ugh. We're going this way. Oh my God. Who is that? I don't think I've ever. Oh, Fennel. I do know Fennel.
Everyone knows Fennel.
Yes. She's huge. Legalize it today, get high tonight. What does that even mean?
I'm not sure, but I think I spoiled it.
Yeah.
We've definitely, when you go around certain parts of the city with yes on K signs, you do get a bunch of ketamine jokes, it turns out. It was an unexpected side effect of this campaign.
Yeah, you don't need to, or you don't get to choose your letter, do you?
No, they literally draw them out of a jar.
Oh, really?
So-
I thought they would like go in order or something.
There
But
are rules about like which parts, like they bond measures are first or whatever, but beyond that, they just take them out of a jar.
wow, wild. I guess that's what happens. I mean, democracies, they last a while. That's what happens when you have rules from like the 1800s,
Yeah,
probably.
there's a lot of it. They even like live stream the drawing out of it, so we were all like gathered around watching them draw.
Oh, that's so funny. Like on like a Zoom link or something?
Yeah, exactly. Just like, which letter are we going to get?
That's so funny. That sounds like a fun party. Wow, it is so beautiful here. It's no wonder people want this to be a park. Yes, absolutely, 100%. Good infrastructure and complete streets. So whatever mode of transit you use, you can safely and quickly get to wherever you need to be or want to be. That's right.
And
That's the goal.
I mean, I remember when this went from everyday car free to just weekends. There were kids who went to like Lowell High School who were like, but I wanted to bike on here and get to
Oh,
to
to get to school. That makes so much sense.
exactly.
Yeah.
So,
That would be car. Yeah, I know. It was a park ranger.
yeah.
I always, you know, when I see them driving around in a pickup truck like that, I just think, you know, they've probably got their bucket bike at the shop. They're just
Right.
going to pick it up.
There you go. Exactly. At least they were driving slowly. I will
Yeah,
give them that.
yeah,
That's
for
not
sure.
always the case, but
It would be nice if the Park Service had more e-bikes and stuff for rangers to get around
yeah,
on.
absolutely. It's a bit of a weird mix because you have National Park, you have Golden Gate.
Oh,
you have
yeah.
Red City Park. You have all sorts of different emergency services here. But
That's
it's-
true.
They make sure they have access.
A complex web of bureaucracy.
Always.
Yes. That was a ranger, so it's kosher. Yeah, totally. Somebody got lost. Actually, I don't even think you can get lost and drive here because there's a gate that locks at the end, right?
There is. You can drive around the cones, but most people don't. So
Yeah.
there's a gate on one side and cones on the other. But yeah,
So these dunes up here, is that plover habitat? Is that what we're looking at?
that's my understanding. Yeah.
Cool.
At least during certain seasons.
Have you seen them around? I feel like I've never seen one.
Apparently, they're small, but yeah.
Yeah, they're itty bitty.
Yeah. So.
Oh look, there's a yes on K right there.
Awesome. That window sign. So, and we have our costume snowy plover mascot that we ordered for the campaign.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool. I'm assuming that'll be out at the Great Hauntway next week.
Of course.
Yeah.
So if folks don't know, the Great Hauntway is an event we started doing every Halloween out here since the pandemic. It's about a mile along the stretch of trick or treating. Anyone for the community can sign up to host a table.
Oh.
Just set up different tables all along here and activity stations and bounce houses and stuff.
So there's tables all along the Great
All
Highway
along
handing out
there.
candy.
It is so much fun. We get 10,000 plus people.
10,000?
Easily.
Oh my gosh.
So it is a wild couple of hours of just candy frenzy. So that's next weekend.
Is the this is another good question from Angvid. Is the highway still open for emergency services? Like if they needed to use it for, I don't even know why they would need to.
Yes, it is, and I mean you saw the ranger there.
Yeah, that's
the
true.
fire department has access and keys, and part of Prop K is that yes, it is car free, but it can be used for emergency purposes.
Yeah. So
You know,
Prop
in the
K.
long term, I'd say that every park in San Francisco is designed with emergency access in mind. Like there isn't.
You can go ahead.
There isn't a park that if people needed, if the fire department needs to drive into Dolores Park for an emergency, they can do that.
Oh yeah, that's
not a
true.
problem. So like whatever happens here, in the long term, there'd be a conversation working with emergency services to make sure they have what they need.
Yeah, we need to make sure that they have access.
Yeah, but it's not. This isn't a useful road.
Like you're not going to put out a fire over there by driving down this highway here.
Turn on or off of this
Yeah.
road. All you can do is turn onto it and get stuck in traffic. So
Yeah, for 2 miles.
For 2 miles.
Yeah.
So you can't. It's not actually useful for much of that. Certainly, if there's a tsunami alert, this would be the last place you would want to be. So,
Also true.
It is not. The city did put out a statement because there was a lot of misinformation, clarifying that the Great Highway is not a designated emergency route, and it's not.
Oh, I see. That was misinformation.
There's been a lot of no 1K folks often will come up with just random, concerns.
They're like, this is an evacuation route. You can't close it, but they just decided that it was at that moment.
Yeah, or like misreading a 20-year-old map or that.
Oh, I see.
Misunderstanding what.
They'll like look at an emergency, like an evacuation route map from 1995.
Yeah, and it wasn't an evacuation route map. There was a map that was like streets that if there was a major earthquake, you might want to fix before other streets or something.
Oh,
like
I
that.
see.
Cracked and broken, like that sort of thing, and But yeah, so there was just a lot of confusion of that. And just, so there's a statement just clarifying, no, if there's an emergency, we're trained to get where we need to go. And we'll take care of it.
Wow, it's so funny how even this Yes on K thing, in a way, is almost a microcosm of our national politics.
Oh, there's a lot of that. We get a lot of, not a lot of, but there's some people who are convinced that this is all some sort of real estate development conspiracy.
Oh, development conspiracy! Everybody loves that.
First of all, if it were, where's my check?
Yeah.
No real estate developers are paying me to volunteer, but it's also just it's protected as parkland. You can't build condos on a park any more than you could build them in Golden Gate Park or anywhere else. So it is that can't happen.
That's
But
pretty funny.
There's just all sorts of things that people just come up with.
Okay, so we hit Sloat here. Yeah. This is Sloat.
This is Sloat. So
And
this is where, south of here, with or without Prop K, this part here would close the park.
In a few years.
Already there's construction barriers.
And where do we go to see the ocean consuming the highway? Is that
straight, which is a slightly harrowing bike ride.
I'm okay with it if you are.
I'm good with it.
Great.
Well,
We'll probably have to line up. You can lead. I'll follow. You know where the spot is, right?
yeah,
Perfect. All right. Zach's going to take us over to where the highway is getting consumed by the ocean. And there's a sewage treatment plant here. So this whole section is already planned in a couple of years to be closed to cars. It can't stay open because the sewage treatment plant here needs to be protected from the ocean. You can see the sand here just blowing into the road. There's so little road here. This is why Zach mentioned it's a harrowing journey here. Oh, yeah. So we used to have 4 lanes of traffic here, but we can't anymore because the coastal erosion is consuming the highway. There's a whole bunch of cars behind us right now. It's great. Wah! Oh my gosh, the sand is so deep. Oh, but look, you can see it here. Wow, so to the right here, this used to be part of the Great Highway. We're gonna do our best not to fall in the sand. Zach was like, careful, it's a bit harrowing, and I see what he means. It takes some skill. And a sense of bravery. Yeah, maybe we can go in here. There we go. Oh, sewage treatment, okay. Car sewer, not okay. That's right, American Pizza. That's right. Oh my gosh. There we go. Oh yeah, all up here. Yeah, can we get into that spot up there? I feel like there's some.
Yeah, you can sort of see it. That's where it's especially bad.
Yeah.
There's photos of how that's gotten worse over the years.
I want to try and get close because I have a really wide angle lens, so to get it on, I have to be close, if possible. I know that it might not be. Oh yeah, can we go through here? No. Oh wait, I think I can fit through here. Let's give it a try, chat. It's gonna be hard. We're gonna have to use all of my maneuvering skills. I'm gonna have to, yeah, go this way and then back this way. Whoops. Oh, there we go. Oh my God, the sand is deep. Ugh. Oh yeah, there we go. I'm jealous of your bike.
Going on for years. The Ocean Beach Master Plan, which originally said this should be closed to cars, I think was finalized in 2012.
Yeah.
And you can see that deep gash. Right.
Oh yeah, that's some erosion there. I'll come back and show you that way, chat. Dangum8765, thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to the Curious Crew. It's good to have you. Yes, thank you, Zach. I'm here with Zach right now, representing Prop K. We're riding around the Great Highway in San Francisco, California, and this is what we came to see here. Some coastal erosion. So here, this is the Great Highway here, chat, and you can see, yeah, you can see why they closed it, because look at this. This is just the edge of the road here, has essentially fallen into the ocean. Like, this is just road.
Yeah, and you can see there's this big pipe here, and there's these rocks that they piled up on the beach.
Here, let me come around that way a bit more. Yeah, look at this, chat.
Yeah. So there's this behind us. There's another part of the sewage treatment system that covers really the whole west side. Of
Oh, wait, is this pipe here part of the sewage treatment then?
I believe so.
Interesting.
There's a couple different pieces of it that's under the road and there, but
Oh, wild.
probably, I'm not sure if that's drainage or sewage treatment, but there's another one under this road. So all of this, they put the rocks there as sort of a temporary measure.
Whoops.
But that can't stay according to the state. Like, that's not good for the beach. That's not. So
All right,
really, the long-term future of this is to reshape the bluff and have kind of what they call a managed retreat from the coast.
Managed retreat and reshape. So what does that mean?
Like reshaping this in a more natural way so that the waves don't erode away the part that we need.
Yeah. Okay.
And giving back more of it to the sea. So
managed retreat. Does that mean that eventually the ocean's going to be like way back there?
I'm not sure exactly, but yes, eventually even like, part of this is, so how long is the sewage treatment plant here for? Like, you're looking at maybe that's 100 years now.
I see.
But still, there needs to be a long-term question of like, eventually that probably will have to move.
Yeah, it is quite, I mean, I don't know if you saw when we pulled in, chat, but the sewage treatment plant is like right here.
Right. So it's really that kind of thing of sort of what do we have for the next 100 years and then what do we have after that as, because as the seas rise, the erosion gets worse. So, and you have bigger storms that cause more.
Yeah,
So.
we've gotten so many of those big atmospheric rivers over the
Yeah.
last few years.
So, I mean, this sort of stuff, like, they used to patch this kind of thing after a big storm.
Oh, yeah.
And then, like, it just became this stupid game of whack-a-mole of, like, they'd spend 6 months repairing the road, and then you'd have another storm, and it would wash away overnight. Like, you just can't.
They were like, this is not sustainable.
You can't fight the ocean in the end. So, like, really, this is about, like, how do we live with it in a way that
Yeah.
that actually makes sense.
Yeah,
So,
the ocean is more patient than us, unfortunately.
Yes. It will always win. So,
The erosion has exposed the internet. Those pipes are carrying our bits.
yep, that's a series of tubes right there.
Yeah.
So,
It's not a truck. You can't just dump stuff in it.
nope.
It's a tube.
We tried dumping sand on top of it, and it doesn't work.
It could be an outlet pipe or an inlet. It's not an outlet pipe. We're not dumping sewage into the ocean. Well, yeah, cool. I thought this would be such a dramatic way to show, this is the Great Highway's future here. More of this.
Yeah, exactly. So, like, in the long term, and what we know is of the traffic that uses the Great Highway during the week, about 80, I think it's 78% of it is going to or from the peninsula, which is that way.
Yeah.
And would be using this part of the road. So their commute route is going to have to change with or without Prop K.
Yeah, because this here is going to close down, what'd you say, next year?
Yeah.
Wow, that's coming in fast.
That's coming. So that there was a vote of the Board of Supervisors earlier this year. That's decided.
And that's been finalized.
That's finalized. So one way or another that, and obviously there are things that the city is doing and needs to do to facilitate that and to make sure that everyone can still get where they need to go with new routes. But that's going to happen regardless. So the question is really, do we want to keep paying to maintain this not very useful road that closes all the time? Or let's have a great park and get people where they need to go on Sunset Boulevard. That's fine.
And when this closes here, is this also going to become part of the park or no?
In the long term, there's sort of a big project that the water and sewer people are doing to shore up the infrastructure. And in the long term, there will be a multi-use path on top of that.
Oh, okay.
So
way better than what we just did. Oh my
yes,
God.
Absolutely. This is. I mean, you can see like there's someone on a Lyft rental bike there who
just cruising up.
You know, very well may not know two of them. Like I'm going to guess they did not know what they were getting into.
Yeah.
And just okay, well, I'll keep going. And all of a
stuck.
sudden you're stuck in this really harrowing place, and traffic can fly through here pretty fast.
Yeah,
so
they do go fast.
Because this is the connection to Fort Funston and Lake Merced. Like a lot of people like to bike around the lake. That's a really nice.
Yeah, it is nice. We've
thing
done
to
that
do.
on Stream Chat.
Yeah.
It's been a while, but when we came back from Pacifica, we did the long way back and came
Exactly.
up the coast.
Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah.
It was so nice. What's one of our favorite things to do on Stream is to go visit the world's nicest Taco Bell in Pacifica.
Yep, I've done the Taco Bell ride. It's so much fun. Yeah.
It's so nice, isn't it?
It is. Yeah.
Do you live on the west side or on the east side?
I live on the east side, south of Market. So.
Okay, yeah. So you probably do the kind of what's the route that we do, like Chenery and the Cayuga Slow Street and stuff like that?
Yeah, I've done that, or I've met people in Golden Gate Park and done the Taco Bell ride this way. But like either way, it's such a nice.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful route. And I'm also looking because there is, I don't know how we're gonna get back this way. You probably already know about that.
That could be interesting. I've never stopped in the middle before, so.
Yeah. I guess we have to keep going this way until we can turn around.
Yeah, we can. Yeah.
We're not going to be able to get out up here, though, so we have to go back this way, I think. Or
Maybe.
do we get a protected bike lane?
I'm not sure. If there's a way out, we're fine. I just don't know if there's a way out on that side.
We can try it.
We can try it. I'm good.
The sand gets deep here, but
yeah, we'll
so
just go
have to
past that
push.
sand and then we'll see what happens. I'm sure we can do something.
Cool.
So.
It'll be an adventure.
Yeah.
They do have outlets. Oh, I see. Oh, yeah, you're talking about treated sewer water or sewage. Yeah, that may go out.
Yeah, I don't know offhand what is. There's treated sewage discharge. There's just like movement of stuff to and from the plant that goes underneath here. There's a couple different pieces of that infrastructure that's all apparently very expensive to replace. So, and would be bad if it was exposed to erosion.
Oh, yeah.
We need that. So it's all that sort of thing that you don't really appreciate of like the stuff that actually makes the city work that you just take for granted until all of a sudden.
Yeah, until it doesn't work.
It's eroding into the sea.
Unrelated question from Shen. And I don't know, neither of us might be the right person for this, but do you think the Mets could go all the way?
I'm not the person for it, but let's go Mets.
Yeah, let's go Mets. Let's go Mets.
Sure.
I mean, of course, I'm going to root for the Giants.
Yeah, I mean.
If it's like Giants versus Mets, then Giants for sure.
Sure, but
I get the feeling it's not. I don't follow it, but I think the Giants didn't do that well.
They are not in it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
All right, so what do you say we try to
let's give
escape
it a
from
shot.
here?
Yeah.
We'll go this way and see if we can. Otherwise, we'll just turn around.
Yeah, we'll make it work.
Great. All right, chat. We're in for an adventure here trying to get out of this area. Okay. This. Yeah, we're going to have to push across this sand. It's quite deep. What's up, Own Pleitziger man? How you doing today? Yeah, Google Maps might not have us, but that's okay because we have creativity on our side. I've ridden around here before. There'll be a way out. What we don't know is if it's going to be legal. Oh my God. Let's try it like this. There we go. There we go. Oh, not quite as deep here. Perfect. So deep. One more. Oh my God, that was so hard. Put it in one-wheel drive. Oh wait, before I roll, I gotta put this in here.
The funny thing with that sewage treatment plant there was a measure on the ballot, I want to say 15, 20 years ago, to rename it the George W. Bush water treatment plant or something like that.
Yeah.
As a derogatory thing.
Yes.
And the sewage treatment plant, and the city's response is this is an award-winning facility that has helped cut down on pollution in the ocean and things, and it would not be fitting to name it after someone who has challenged environmental regulations.
Too nice of an honor.
Yeah, I don't think that passed, but
Oh my God, that's so funny.
occasionally have fun on our ballots in San Francisco.
It would never, not against a good troll, I guess, huh? All right, Chad, we got a little bit more sand up here, so we gotta be careful on that. It's not an easy feat towing 163 people through sand on a bike. Tell me about it. Can't hurt my back on the stream, you know? All right, we gotta be really careful on this. It's gonna be slidey. There we go. All right, so hopefully there's a gap up here that we can squeeze through. Oh yeah, more erosion here, chat. Oh wow, that's dramatic. Here, let me try and turn around and get a shot at the end here. I'll try and shoot it through the fence here, chat. Oh wow. Chat, you can see the beach has just eroded out from underneath the road here. It's just like a cliff basically. Holy moly. That's the power of the ocean right there. Yeah, we should get a shot of that for sure. I can put it in the behind the scenes channel. Wow, so dramatic. You can really see. All right, goodbye, Great Highway. This is climate change.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. This is what it looks like.
Yeah. And there's still people who, a lot of people get it, like that this is not sustainable as a road, but there's definitely still people that, insist, no, there should just be a road here. Just keep rebuilding it.
I wonder how much money they're willing to dedicate to that.
Right? That's the thing. When it actually hits your pocketbook, and at some point it's just, a very local form of climate change. Can't say. Like, of all the things that are hard to do to adapt to climate change, we need to take a slightly different road inland is much, much easier than, what they're looking at on the east side of the city of we need to essentially jack the entire waterfront and the ferry building.
Yeah.
Multiple
That's right. The ferry building is at risk of due to the sea level rise also.
That's a multi-billion-dollar wild scheme of how can we jack up that entire shoreline.
Yeah.
And this is just, one road that we need to stop using.
Oh no, I think we've hit it. That's it. We've hit the dead end, chat. Yeah, there's no way I can get my bike on that. Somehow, chat, we have to go up this way though. All right, let's turn it around, I guess. We'll have to ride the road, put our lives in our hands. Oh wow, what a beautiful view though. Just build a dam under the Golden Gate Bridge. There was actually a proposal to dam the San Francisco Bay, and it was evaluated in what, the 40s or 50s?
Something like that. They built, the Bay model.
Yeah, the Bay model.
Really cool, giant scale model of San Francisco Bay that they built to do hydraulic studies.
Yeah.
And they were like, so if we dam San Francisco Bay, what happens? Well, let's build
Let's build a damn model.
And they did.
Yeah.
They did not dam San Francisco Bay because it turned out to be a very bad idea. But
Yeah, thankfully. A good thing they knew how to do science, right?
yeah, but you can still go there. I mean, obviously a lot of it's been replaced with computer models. But
Yeah.
they still maintain the model.
Yeah,
really cool.
the Bay model is still a tourist attraction. You can go and check it out.
And it's right along the bike path.
I think there's some pretty cool YouTube videos about it too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be really careful here. All right, there we go. Okay. And then I definitely have to push over this thing again. Let's see how far we can go. That's probably a bad idea.
That's how I get into trouble, yeah. I just go around that way and jump the gap.
Oh. That's all I got. Oh, I have to grab it back here. Yeah, I think Zach is right. That is the right way. Oh no, I can't steer that way. I know. It keeps going to the right. There we go. Maybe if I grab it here? No.
I'm glad we didn't try to go through this very much not again.
Yeah, definitely not a gap. Yeah, we found the one spot in and out, apparently. All right. Whew. Just one more push through the sand up here. Push through the track that Zach makes. Yeah, that might help, actually. I'll follow in your footsteps, Zach. Don't you have a throttle on this bike? No. This one is made to the European standards, so there's no throttle on it. All right, and then I'm gonna back in, and I think that'll help. We're gonna back it in, chat. We're gonna see how this goes. This is what we do for content, chat. Just don't pull a muscle. Don't pull a muscle. I'm too old for this stuff. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Huh.
Keep going, does it?
You can't get out.
Really?
I mean, if you don't mind carrying your bike over some sand, you might be able to hop the barrier over there,
Yeah,
but
your bike is light enough, you could hop the barrier, but it's pretty much keep going and bear it.
It gets worse and worse.
Well, yeah, just, I mean, you gotta,
it's nice through here, but then at the end, it's very tricky. You can try it if you want.
Yeah, there's nothing to lose.
Yeah, exactly.
take care.
Good luck. Those pesky Europeans. All right, so I guess we should head up this way and turn around, or should we salmon it?
Ride the wrong way, which doesn't seem super advisable, so
Yeah.
yeah, let's keep going.
Yeah, let's do it. Do you mind being the lead again?
Yeah, let's do it.
Cool.
So cars, let's do it.
Let's go for it. We got this, chat. No one's getting hurt on today's stream. No pulled muscles and no smacks by a car. Yay, we made it. I know, I'm all sweaty now. How much does your bike weigh? I have no idea. It's a Turn GSD. I got it loaded down with 2 batteries instead of just 1. And it's also got my whole streaming rig and my supplies for the day. So we're talking easily a 100-pound bike. Yeah, we go hard. That's what I was thinking too. It's like a 75-pound bike, and I've got like a bunch of stuff on it. And the second battery makes a big difference too. It's like a 15-pound battery. Zach, how long you had that bike for? I feel like every time I see you, you're on it.
Very beginning of COVID, honestly, like April 2020.
Oh, I gotta drop in.
You know this. You know this COVID thing seems to be lasting a while. I
Yeah.
can't really buy that bike I've been thinking about.
Oh yeah.
I know, but I'm at 13,000 miles on it.
13,000 miles in 4 years? Holy crap. Wow, you ride the garbage out of that thing.
It's been great. I've really enjoyed it.
That's awesome. There we go.
Going to the Bay Area, I had a fun ride earlier this year for Prop K. Part of the process when you're on the ballot is you get arguments for the voter guide from all sorts of people who've endorsed you and stuff, saying why they should vote for it.
Oh,
And
interesting.
you need them to sign a physical piece of paper to say that they approve of their name being there.
Yeah, yeah.
So I think I did about 180 miles. The Strava's wild of just biking all over the city over 2 weeks.
Oh my gosh.
Tracking down these people and getting them to send them.
You were a bike messenger.
Yep.
Nothing like biking with a mission, right?
Yep. There's a lot of that. Just like lining it up with, you know, okay, I got this one at 2, this is 2:15, this at
All right, I'm gonna go left here.
yeah, that's
If you're going, go. Thank you.
You can either go back on Great Highway or we can go all the way around to Skyline.
I think Great Highway's nicer, so let's do it. That's what this stream's about anyway. Well, it's about Phoenix Day also. Can we just salmon for like a second here? Yeah, let's do that. All right, chat. Our lives are still in our hands, but we're at least going in the right direction now.
And they are, part of this construction you see here is, in the long term, this will have a multi-use path. That construction will link it to the Lake Merced path.
Oh.
So you can cross that street without dying, hopefully, because it's
Yeah.
terrible right now. And like, ideally, because that becomes your main route to Daly City and going south. So,
Yeah, around Lake Merced, which is also a nice ride.
it's great. So like, that would really be a great connection. Because I hate these things where like you're riding along on the highway, it's car free, it's beautiful, and then all of a sudden, you saw what happened. You end up in this just horrible.
Yeah, it just like dumps it like traps us into a death cage.
Exactly. I hate these things that trick you, where you have, you know, those folks on rental bikes all of a sudden.
Yeah, they didn't mean to be here.
Exactly. That's not a good experience. Are they going to want to ride a bike again after that? Like, maybe, but
Not
certainly
around
doesn't
here.
help. Yeah.
Tiki Taco Tony, what's up, Tiki Taco Tony? How you doing today? Everybody, if you don't know Tiki Taco Tony, he's another IRL live streamer from the Bay Area. Go over to his profile and give him a follow. He and I streamed together a few months ago, I guess. It was a good time. Tony, your Photoshop things are you caught me off guard with the Dave's one. The photoshopping you're doing is getting too good. This is not quite as bad because it doesn't get so narrow here.
Yeah, you have the other lane, so you're
Yeah.
not at least just
I don't mind.
cars behind you.
Yeah, I don't mind riding side by side here. Oh yeah, and the zoo's over here too.
Yeah.
Is the zoo implicated in any of this?
Not significantly. So this entrance to the zoo parking lot will close, but the main
Uh-huh.
entrance to the zoo is around the corner on Slope there.
Yeah.
So that will be fine.
So the zoo loses one entrance, but like, I mean, who's using this anyway?
The zoo will be fine.
Okay, now we narrow up. Why don't
Yeah,
you
now we lose some.
bring up the rear chat, just like I like to. Oh yeah, we could just take this here, right? Yeah. We get our own protected bike lane. Well, it's a bike lane. Got a little bit of sand up here we gotta negotiate. Sand is so tricky. It's real easy to just lose it. All right, there we go. Is it a good zoo? It's all right.
Yeah, I haven't been in a while. There's been some drama about the zoo. But
Yeah,
they're,
I read about that.
They are supposed to be getting giant pandas.
Oh, that's right. We're getting giant pandas soon. Oh my
Now
God.
it is
Yeah, now this is where we certainly die. Chat, the camera is our shield here. The drivers see it and they fear. All right, and this is just blinky red lights in all 4 directions, so we treat this like a stop sign.
So it turns out that the traffic light control computer here and at the other end at Lincoln can only handle one program. They can't have like a weekend setting and a weekday setting.
Oh yeah,
That's
interesting.
Why they have to blink red on the weekend.
Oh.
If this were car free all the time, you could have that set up in a more coherent way.
Yeah, like they upgrade the signals there.
That's what I've been told.
Oh yeah, interesting.
So, and one thing with Prop K I should mention is that the traffic lights here along the Great Highway, those are all, you can see they're just rusted out and need replacement. That's over $4 million worth of work.
Wow.
So instead of just doing that just to replace traffic lights, what if we just didn't, and then that's money that we can spend
Yeah.
on neighborhood traffic improvements, making the park better, and literally anything else the city needs
Yeah.
rather than just new traffic lights.
Spending a bunch of money in a futile fight against nature.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, $4 million would go a long way to making the new park here
Oh, yeah.
pretty excellent.
Huge. So, and certainly it buys you a lot of speed bumps and other things around the neighborhood.
Oh yeah, the traffic calming.
So,
I think. Oh, pardonnez-moi. Yes, back to safety. It really does
Yeah.
feel that way. I feel like I'm in like a sanctuary right
yeah,
now.
There's just such a relief of when you hit this way, or like if you come down a slope with the unprotected bike lane there, and then you hit here, and it's just like you're just like let out a deep breath.
Yeah, yeah, it is very calming, and the sound of the ocean can really come through when there's no cars around.
Yeah.
It's like, it's a very soothing place to be, very therapeutic. I could see why this would have made a big difference in your life when it at least started opening up to bikes and pedestrians. So have you always biked, or is this a new thing for you?
I've always biked some, but
Yeah.
I mean, I grew up in San Francisco, but it was really at the top of a very big hill.
Yeah.
So like
That makes a
biking
difference.
Was literally a put the bike in the car and go to the park kind of thing.
Uh-huh.
It wasn't another way to do it.
But you had good feels
yeah,
from it. Yeah.
It was great, and then more and more. I have a driver's license, but I don't have a car. So,
Okay, you're another car-free family.
So and it's really nice to be able to do that. So I'll try any mode of transportation at least once. But
Yeah. When I visit another city, I really like to get the electric rental scooters.
yeah, it can be fun.
They're super fun.
But definitely in San Francisco, it's one of the fastest, just easiest ways to go anywhere. And it's a lot of fun. Like you just you lose track of time.
Yes. Yeah, biking's always a fun adventure. No matter what, even if you're just doing your commute, it turns into an adventure. I used to, when I would commute downtown, I work from home now.
Yeah.
But I miss my bike ride so much. And I used to have that good excuse to get on my bike every day. Now I have to like make sure to make time for it. But I used to commute down Folsom, and at Folsom, like right after Division,
Yeah.
there was like a cookie factory. It's still there.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And I would bike by the cookie factory, and the good smelling cookies, oh my God, every single morning. That was like, I lived for that moment. Oh, and look, you can see Mount Tam off in the distance there on the horizon. Looking beautiful. The Santa Monica and Venice Beach also have like a bike highway along the beach. They have a great bike path along the beach there. That is why when I think about living in LA, the one city I could consider myself in would be Venice Beach for sure.
That would be very frustrating. It is funny because like out here, there used to be sort of more attractions out here. There used to be Playland, at the
Yeah.
beach, this amusement park, Flight Shacker pool, this giant public pool.
That's right.
Central baths.
Yep.
There were all these kinds of amusements that people would come out here for.
Yeah.
And then those have all dried up. And I think there was a politician who was talking about this. Like, this is a way to maybe bring a little bit of that magic back. Of,
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a place that people should be coming out to enjoy themselves.
I know. I miss the amusements. I wish we had more.
Yeah,
Like we had the Ferris wheel in Golden Gate Park, but
Right.
there was so many people that were so resistant to it.
Yep.
It's like I feel like there's this expectation that public resources all need to be free, and I just don't think that is. I think it does the city a disservice. I've been to Paris. I've been to Venice, Italy, and I mean Paris is such a good city for families. They have paid playgrounds there, and it costs like a few bucks to get in. They're beautifully maintained. There's shade for everybody who wants it. There's seating for all the parents. I would much rather have something I have to pay a few bucks to use that's just in impeccable condition than have free resources everywhere that aren't well maintained.
Yeah.
So maybe someday we'll get Playland back again. That's the genesis of the It's It, my favorite ice cream treat.
I love the It's It. I actually didn't know that was Playland.
Yeah, they were invented and served in Playland, and then when Playland shut down, the brand changed hands a few times, but it survived.
I didn't know that. I used to go to summer camp as a kid in Santa Rosa, and there was this, I swear they had this down to the science of time between getting off the bus or a parent's car to It's It in hand. It was like down to seconds.
That's amazing.
Don't worry, don't be homesick, don't be sad. Here's your It's It.
Here's your It's It. That's brilliant. That's brilliant.
Very well done.
Yeah. I like the idea that there's just something innate about being a kid growing up in San Francisco, that the It's It is like soothing.
One of those things.
You put it in your hand and you're suddenly in a catatonic state. Chat, the It's It is an ice cream sandwich-like treat that's made with 2 oatmeal cookies, and then vanilla ice cream or chocolate ice cream, mint ice cream. They do the pumpkin spice ice cream around this time of year, which I love. Yeah, it's so good. It's a San Francisco treat. It is actually the San Francisco treat.
Yes.
Rice-A-Roni is just pulling a fast one.
Yeah,
That's
no
definitely
one-
not.
no one does.
Yeah, the Rice-A-Roni is, I don't even know if that's in San Francisco. That's a Midwest thing. A lot of people don't realize that nothing is for free. It does feel that way, doesn't it? All right, so are you going back to Prop K stuff?
Yeah, I probably should.
Yeah, okay. Because I am going to bid you adieu, and we'll be heading back to the mission. And we are getting back to the ride. That's why I ask. I'm not trying to get rid of you or anything.
Yeah. There's 2 more weeks and more voters to talk to. So.
Yeah. Zach, thank you so much
Thank
for
you so
taking
much for
time
having
today.
me.
I had a lot of fun. We should definitely do this again sometime.
Absolutely.
I don't
Hopefully we'll
know.
have something to celebrate soon.
Yeah, exactly. And thank you for being my ride leader down the Great Highway here. All right. Say goodbye to Zach, everybody. Bye, Zach. Thank you.
Good to see everybody.
Hi, bye. Bye, Jay. Wow, Chad, that was a lot of fun. I love it, Chad. That was so great. Zach is so nice to chat with. Now, I know that we've never interviewed him on the stream before, but I got to know Zach through the Safe Street Rebel Slow Street Slow Rides, and he's just a great guy. So I was really happy to see that he and I were going to be able to chat today about Prop K. I hope that all of you that wanted to learn about Prop K, or even maybe just didn't want to learn about it, still found that the stream today was fun and enlightening. I hope that you all feel motivated to participate, at least on a local level, in your democracy. If you're in the United States, or even if you're not in the United States, I assume you're part of a democracy, and you can benefit from participating in it. Beichel, thank you for bringing light to this issue. You're welcome. I feel like the Prop K thing's a no-brainer. Like, it just makes no sense to keep maintaining this road here. Yes, he sounds amazing. Yeah, he really is. It's just to see people who are willing to dedicate so much of their time to improving this city for their families and for future generations is like just a beautiful thing. And I didn't realize that Zach was born and raised here, but like it gives you, I feel like being able to see the trajectory of the city and have it be such a deep part of you, I assume must be very activating when you see an area where you want to see it improve, you know? So I support that. I support Zach. I support Prop K, in case that wasn't clear. Quote unquote democracy. Yes, there are some quote unquote democracies out there. Was fun and awesome. I'm so glad to hear that. And remember, today is Phoenix Day here in San Francisco. So there are block parties and events going on all around the city. The promotion around Prop K is just one of them. Zach spending his time with us today was just a piece of that pie. But we're going to be cruising back to the mission now, and maybe we'll see some more block parties. Maybe we'll see some more bike friends. I mean, of course we're going to see more bike friends. It's definitely going to happen. What does polling show? I'm not sure. All day NYC. Thank you so much for the raid. Oh, I got to go over the sand. Oh, God. All day NYC. Thank you for the raid. Welcome, Raiders. Welcome to San Francisco, California. We are on the Great Highway, a Great Highway Park here in San Francisco, California. Today is Phoenix Day in San Francisco. It is an event that brings San Franciscans out brings them together. There are block parties that's shutting down streets all over the city, and we are here enjoying that together. And I know I got some followers. Let's see. Joker, Pat, Sky Hickey, 74 Candy Cane. Thank you so much for those follows. Welcome to the Curious Crew. It's good to have you, and you. Welcome to San Francisco, California, everybody. Welcome to the Great Highway. We have plenty more beautiful bike riding in front of us today. I hope all day NYC that you had a great stream today. Thank you for the raid. Welcome once again. Oh, we got more. Queen 420 Mikkel, Type 2 Drew, Guinevere Love, Paula Yvette. I already did that one. Oh my God, there's so many. Allie, Buster Frisco. Oh, you're from around here. Lauricelli, Gil Fury. Thank you so much for those follows. Welcome to the Curious Crew. It's good to have you, and you. Welcome to San Francisco, California. Oh no, I'm on the wrong side. I can't get through. I gotta go back. Chat, we can't get through here. What's Prop K real quick for me and the new Raiders? Celestial Magnet, great question. Hey, Celestial Magnet, how are you doing? Prop K. So today is Phoenix Day in San Francisco. We've got everybody doing everything. They're out and about. And part of what I wanted to do was visit a Prop K rally going on here. So the road that we're riding on right now is called the Great Highway. This road is a park on the weekends and is a road during the week. Now, the thing is that this part of this road, further down this way, a couple miles up the road, is actually falling into the ocean. And it needs to be closed up there. So there's questions about what we should do with this space here. And the natural idea, of course, is to close down this section to cars and make it a permanent 24-hour-a-day, 7-day-a-week park that people from all over the city can access. And you can see it is just so beautiful, and there are literally thousands of people out here enjoying this park today. So that's what we're out here doing. We're showing the Great Highway. We're talking about Prop K, and well, actually, we're done with that. We're heading back to the mission now. But it's been a beautiful day, and we've really made a lot of friends. It's been great. So I hope you all are enjoying the stream. All Day NYC had a busy day with Comic-Con and Dino, the Highline Pigeon. Dino. What's up, Dino? All right, I got to go this way. Yes, it is so amazing, right? Reclaim nature for bicyclists. And that's the thing, is it's not just about bicycling here, although you can see there are lots of people out biking, but there's people walking and jogging and running. You got skateboarders, you got scooterers, you got people with strollers, you got people using walkers. Like, everybody of all ages is out here enjoying the Great Highway as this pedestrian space. And we just want, it just is a sensible choice to make this a pedestrian space going forward. So we do have an election cycle coming up here in the United States, and it is kind of a stressful time, I think, for a lot of people. But I felt one of the things that might help us cut through the stress is to just get super local. And in this case, we're talking about Prop K. We're talking about this stretch of highway and what it means for the city and what it means to be a San Francisco resident. So hopefully, and even if you're not here in San Francisco, my hope is that, because our number one responsibility as citizens is to vote, of course. And maybe you don't care about who's president. Maybe you're not thrilled about your choices. Maybe you don't care about your state government or your governor or whatever it is that whoever's up for election. But there's got to be something you care about. For me, it's Prop K. There's another proposition, Prop L, that we're going to be talking about on next week's stream. These propositions are meaningful to me. They activate me. They get me wanting to vote out there. And so that's what's going to happen. Oh, thank you. So I urge you to get involved, find something that you care about, and maybe just vote on that one issue. Holy windmill. Yes, this is one of two windmills here in San Francisco's Golden Gate Park. The other one is we're right now on the southern section of the park. If you go to the northern side, then you'll see another windmill up there. I don't know what this one is called. Wait, it says right there. Millwright's Cottage. That's not a windmill. We have the Dutch windmill on the other side with the Queen Wilhelmina Tulip Garden. This is MLK. Yes, we just turned onto MLK Drive. What I'm going to do is try and take you on a very low car route. So we were just on the Great Highway, which is closed to cars, and that continuously connects here into MLK Drive. And then we're going to take Middle Drive through Golden Gate Park. It connects to JFK Drive, and we'll take JFK Drive all the way to the other end of the park. Golden Gate Park is massive. We're going to ride all the way from the west side to the east side, which is the long way. So that is our plan or project right now. And we're going to be able to do that with like almost no interactions with cars. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be so chill. I'm going to be riding with one hand, lazily slurring my words, and, you know, having a nice time. I don't need to be stressed at all by all the cars flying by. The Murphy Windmill, that's what it's called. Thank you, Taduva. Golden Gate Park is larger than Central Park in Manhattan. I've heard that. Don't tell New Yorkers, but it's also more beautiful. Ugh. The speed bumps, they go for it. LOL, I believe it. Me too. What's going on over here? I'm good with that. Yeah, Joker. Yeah, you are. We all are. We love this. So look, this was all closed to cars here. We got to stop here. So there's a little bit of interaction with cars right here. But we're going to go straight across. And look, while this is a road with cars, you can see that they've put these concrete Jersey barriers, is what they're called, here in between the bike path and the car path. Pretty smooth ride, not too bad. Action Act with that tier 1 24-month sub, that's 2 years. Action Act, congratulations on the 2 years. Thank you so much. It's great to have you as a crewmate. I appreciate that. Thank you. Oh my gosh, 2 years. That's nuts. Can I go? There we go. We gotta stop here. Rides right through intersection. I just didn't put my foot down, that's all. I waited my turn. That's what matters. Love to see it. Yeah, I know, right? Yes, 2 years have gone fast, indeed. Yeah, has it been 2 years? We have a couple people coming up on 4 years in the chat today too. I'm like, I've barely even been streaming for 4 years. That's not true. Are you riding with someone? Well, we were riding with Zach today. Zach was representing the Prop K campaign, explaining to us the Great Highway and Prop K and what it means, why he's involved, and all these other things. It was really nice having a ride buddy today. He knew where our destinations were, what we were looking for. And it was just awesome being able to chat with him. His energy is infectious, you know? But we are done with the group portion of the ride. What I'm doing now is we're riding back towards Dolores Park, where we're gonna end the stream. But stick around, we got plenty more beautiful views in front of us. It's gonna be at least 35 minutes before we're back there. We're just gonna take our time and enjoy the ride. So perfect timing on that raid. Washable markers with that tier 1 40 months sub. Oh my gosh. 3.33 years. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, Washable Markers. It's great to have you as a crewmate. That's amazing. Thank you. Oh, wait, do we have a hype train going right now? Yes, it was great having a co-pilot on the ride. Yeah, I thought so too. I wish I had a co-host on more streams. That would be nice. That is like 4 sub babies. Level 1 hype train, heck yeah. Keep it going, chat. Where's the Dark Ambassador? We gotta get that level 2 going. This is a reasonable time for me to mention, chat, that the subs do really help the stream. And I know if you've been watching the stream for a long time that you probably like, you look at my emote, even if you don't watch the stream haven't watched the stream for a long time, you look at my emotes, you look at the selection of overlays, and you're like, what's John even doing? Like, there's nothing here. We don't even get follower alerts. And I just want to say, well, I'm not going to put follower alerts as overlays. I don't like them. But, oh, cool, a seaplane. But I am making some investments in improving the stream. I'm assembling my team. And I think a big thing here is I found a technologist that really is eager to help me set up some of the things I just haven't had time to do. So back feature, and I have an artist. He's a good friend of mine. His name is Pat, and he does the bike to work tote bags every year for the Bay Area. So if you get a bike to work day tote bag, like in the last 3 years or maybe 4, it's been designed by Pat. His art's amazing. I feel like it's such a good fit for the stream and what I'm going for. And he does all kinds of bike friendly related art already. So I'm really looking forward to working with Pat. We are right now figuring out, he's gonna help me with doing some emotes. We're figuring out which ones to prioritize. So hopefully in the next few months, we'll be doing that. But of course, none of that is free. We are supporting a local artist, so your subs, the money that you donate, goes directly to supporting these local artists and other technologists. That's not legal. E-Biker, very nice ride today, thanks. Aw, E-Biker, thank you for the 100 biddies. It's great to have you as a crewmate. I appreciate that. Oh, and look, wow, we hit another level. Sapphire Knights, thank you for the 100 bits. It's great to have you as a crewmate. And oh my gosh, Sociopathogen with the 700 biddy donation. Thank you so much, Sociopathogen. It's great to have you as a crewmate. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Jeanette C, thank you so much for that. 100 biddies. It's great to have you as a crewmate. Wow, chat, y'all are going wild now. Thank you so much. That is definitely going to help me to get more work done for the stream. It's a biddy party, that's right. Itty bitty bitty party. Wow, we hit level 3. Oh my gosh, thank you so much, everybody. Like I said, the donations, the bits, the subs, they help make the stream better for everybody, and the money gets used to go to people who support the IRL community and local artists here in San Francisco. So it's very much appreciated. It's very much appreciated. I misgifted subs. Oh my gosh, thank you for the heads up. How do I get to it? Let's see. No activity feed. Oh, gifted a tier. Angvid with the gifted tier 1 sub. Thank you so much, Angvid. It's great to have you as a crewmate. That person just went through a stop sign. Great stream today as always. Thank you, Jeanette. I appreciate that. All right, we're going to the right. And look, so we had a little bit of an interaction there, and we could have gotten murdered if we weren't paying attention because that person ran a stop sign. But once again, totally car-free road. So you can't, it's not a completely car-free route from one end of Golden Gate Park to the other. Or I should say, it's not a completely car-free route from Sloat Boulevard up the Great Highway and then through Golden Gate Park. There's a few intersections where you have to contend with cars. But it's not that bad. That's pretty great. We're not done yet. So much crime we're capturing, yeah. The criminals run rampant in San Francisco. Running stop signs, not looking, not yielding to pedestrians. Truly heinous crimes. Cars are dangerous. That's right. That's why we call them murderers here on the stream. Murderers are dangerous. Careful. Murderers murder. Oh, we got to get the mulch pile prediction going. Let's do it, chat. Duck. "20 minutes, is that good?" Or probably more like 30 minutes. Start prediction. Did it start? Start prediction. There we go. Oh, I can't switch. Okay, there we go. I often watch a Toronto-based streamer. The amount of car crime I see there is mind-boggling. Oh yeah, I've been to Toronto before. They have what's-his-face as the mayor. That guy's friggin' awful. People who don't even live in Toronto have so much power over what Toronto builds or doesn't build. It's pretty wild. Michael, have you considered recruiting a billionaire heir whose parents were killed by a murder machine to become a Batman-like figure who rapidly enforces the traffic code against murder machines? Yeah, I've definitely considered that. I really wish that there were a car-free billionaire. That would be the jam. Wow, look at that setup. Oh, that's the camera operator from the ride. Rob Ford, yeah, that's his name. Is he still the mayor there? He's notorious. You gotta slow down. There's a doggo and there's a little kid that loves dogs. Yeah, see, that's why I did it. That little kid just decided to change directions. Nobody on no mulch today. Not yet, at least. We got 30 minutes for that to shake out. Chat, if you don't know what the mulch pile prediction is, that's okay. Neither do I. Every single week, we end the stream in Dolores Park. And when we ride through Dolores Park, we almost always see a mulch pile in the same spot. But sometimes it's not there. And chat loves to make predictions on whether or not it'll be there. And when it's not there, things go wild. That is when fortunes are made and fortunes are lost. So even if you're new here, throw down some biddies, get involved in this prediction. It's a fun time. Hollywood Ref, thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to the Curious Crew. It's good to have you. Welcome to San Francisco, California. Wow, that's a cargo skateboard. Very cool. Isn't he like dead from crack or something? That would be fitting. Rob Ford is dead. Oh, everybody's telling me that Rob Ford is dead. Well, God rest his soul, I suppose. Doug Ford? I feel like it is Rob. Ugh, my booty is sore from being in the saddle for so long. This bike is not my favorite bike to ride. Otherwise I would have bought another GSD by now. His brother is in power now? What? What, the oligarchy? Ooh. Rob Ford died in 2016. Chat, I'm old, okay? You have to give me a break on this stuff. I'm old as heck. 2016 feels like yesterday to me. Bless you. NIMBY oligarchy. Olivia Chow is the mayor now. I don't even know who that is. Rob Ford came back from the dead and is now a zombie in power. I hate it when zombies seize power. A zombie coup is literally the worst. You're probably not as old as Rob Ford was. He was 46. Now I'm not as old as Rob Ford was when he died. Nor am I as old as he would be now. Look, chat, a mulch pile. This is not the mulch pile, though, so I'm not sealing in your votes yet. But it is a mulch pile. I wonder if is that why everybody's going in on the mulch today? Because we saw this mulch and they're interpreting it as a portent? It's portentous mulch. Not pretentious, portentous. It portends the future. It is a symbol of what is to come. He looked like he was 55. Yeah, when you said he was like 46, I was real surprised. He acted like a real boomer. No offense to any boomers here. Obviously, any boomer here in chat is by age only and not by perspective. Mulch as far as the eye can see. That's right. That is the fantasy world that chat lives in. Yes, absolutely, 100%. 2000 seems like yesterday to me too. The last 24 years have just flown by. Yeah, tell me about it. 2000? Yeah, 2000, let's see. I graduated high school in 2004, so I was a 8th grader, 9th grader. If there are any boomers in chat, then you're the good ones. Yeah, exactly. I know there's some people in chat that say, but I'm a boomer. And I'm like, hardly. When was the last time you fought against affordable housing? Doesn't even count. You're slacking on your duties. I ride with a 60-plus French lady on Bike and Brew every Tuesday. She's awesome, such a wonderful person. That is 100% correct. That is Dominique, and she's been on the stream many times. I friggin' love Dominique. Will I be able to go?
Go, 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 go.
Roadies. I graduated in 1985. Ah, that's an important year for me too. I've made a $10 donation to the No on K Super PAC. Poober! How dare you? How dare you? All right, we're gonna very carefully, because these people aren't paying attention. Go right here. High school in 83. See, I told you we had boomers in chat, but that's all the cool ones. Everybody's just putting their graduation year out. I love it. This is great. High trust environment. Gotta watch the roots here. Ugh. Wow, so many people are out enjoying the weather today. It is absolutely gorgeous. Like 75 and sunny today. We were out at the ocean where it's often a few degrees cooler, and it was still warm enough to just be out in a t-shirt. It was freaking fantastic. Ugh. I'm a flower child. That's Gen X, isn't it? I'm kind of on the older end of the millennial spectrum, so I have a lot of Gen X friends. A lot of crossover. I graduated way back in the last century. Oh, dang. The last century, huh? That's quite a while ago.
So it's a lot about
All right, we made it to the Masonic intersection. We skipped the Panhandle on the way out west. We did the Page Slow Street instead to save a little time. But it turned out that it didn't save any time at all because I was in the wrong place. Whoops. No, you didn't, Poober. That's a bold-faced lie. It's crazy some of our fellow chatters know how to use computers, isn't it? Oh my gosh, look at the flood of people going west. It's one of those days, chat. Everybody wants to be out and everybody's heading west. I love it. When it's warm, when it's too hot in San Francisco, this is not a city with air conditioning, chat. This is the thing you have to know about San Francisco. This is not a city with air conditioning. It doesn't really get that hot here usually. But when it does get hot, it's in September and October. That's our warmest period of the year. So what happens is when people want to take refuge from the heat, when it does hit San Francisco, you go west. You hit Golden Gate Park and you go west. You go west until you find a comfortable place to hang out because it gets cooler as you get closer to the ocean. It's funny though, people don't usually, or most people who live here even, wouldn't really even describe San Francisco as a beach town, but it really is. We got friggin' Pacific Ocean like right there. Yeah, we don't have air conditioning in San Francisco, but we do have the Pacific Ocean. And that's pretty excellent air conditioning, as a matter of fact. I had like 50 joggers run into me there a few weeks ago. Oh, hilarious. Yeah, it's a very popular jogging spot. Lots of people hitting the jogs there. Hitting the jogs, that's, I assume, something that joggers say. I'm not much of a jogger myself, so I don't know the lingo, but it must be. There's a running trail on the other side. Yeah, that's a good point. There are a ton of pedestrians on that path, and sometimes I feel like pedestrians don't like mixing with the bikes, but they don't know that there's a pedestrian-only path on just on the other side of the Panhandle. It's like a half a block. You just have to walk like half a block. Jogging. Excuse me, I didn't mean to mispronounce it. Onward. All right, this part here is a little stressful. So we've basically had almost no interaction with cars. Maybe like in total, maybe one block of having to share space with cars the whole way until here. And now everything's cool back there, right? Yeah, everything's fine. And now we just get thrown into the deep end. But it's okay, we're only on this for like 2 blocks. Ugh. So many bumps. All right, we're going to the right here. We're getting onto the wiggle. Has my camera been cutting black at all? I got some feedback earlier that it was doing that. This is the camera that felt like when my rear rack snapped in half and my rig fell off my bike. This is the same camera that I was using that day. So I wouldn't be that surprised if it had sustained some HDMI port damage. It might be time to retire this camera. Camera's fine. Okay, cool. Not lately. That's good to know. It's a brand new cable. Usually when the screen just cuts out black randomly, it's because the cable needs to be replaced. It was doing some digital moosh earlier, but it's cool now. Yeah, that's probably just internet connection. The internet service gets weak back there. And again up here. I'll stop and wait. I'm such a good Samaritan. Digital mulch. What is going on over here? Yeah. Morinono. Thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to the Curious Crew. It's good to have you. Welcome to San Francisco, California. We are on the Wiggle bike route right now. A very popular route between Golden Gate Park and the Mission, which is where we're headed and where we came from. There we go. I need a helmet-mounted Starlink for streaming. There are some streams that I would love to do that would require something like a Starlink, but we're still a long ways off from those days. I haven't found a bike that can stand up to my bike adventuring ways. Oh yeah, that block party is still here. That's right. Smart glasses cam, that would be sick. Look, and this is part of Phoenix Day chat. So block parties like the one in front of us right now, we're gonna have to get off the bike and push. These are all over the city. People are celebrating Phoenix Day all over San Francisco today. Phoenix Day is, the first Phoenix Day was in October of 2020, and it is reminiscent of San Francisco's recovery after the 1906 earthquake, where San Francisco almost quite literally rose from the ashes of the 1906 earthquake to rebuild itself at an astonishing rate. Oh my God, this bike is so cool. I can't go that way. Made by Het Fiets Cafe. Oh my gosh. Amazing. And of course, you know, in the pandemic, it was hard to find ways to connect with your community and feel, you know, socially connected to the other people in the city. But Phoenix Day was created as an opportunity for people to create block parties all over the city, celebrate the city and the community, get together, be friendly, and be outside, be safe, deep in the pandemic, and it is stuck with us. It's one of the days I look forward to most each year because of how much fun it is and how lovely it is to see all the people out and about. Oh, we got raided again. Let me check the camera real quick. Yeah, everything's fine there. So, whoa, Sarah Bridgewater with the Sarah Bridgewater raid. Thank you, Sarah. It's good to see you again. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, Raiders. Welcome to San Francisco, California. Today is Phoenix Day here in San Francisco. Phoenix, I was just explaining, and you may have already heard this, as I was saying, Phoenix Day is an opportunity for people from all around San Francisco to get out, hang out with their neighbors. There's block parties all over the place. There's live music. There's, you know, people on bikes. It's just a lovely time to be out and about in San Francisco. So welcome to Phoenix Day. Welcome to Phoenix Day. Yeah. Oh, don't wipe out. Oh my God. Welcome, Sarah Bridgewater. If you're new here, I'm Bike Curious. I'm live every Sunday at 1 p.m. Pacific. That's 4 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. UTC. Thanks for coming by and hanging out. Jirip. I guess I'll stop. Any other followers that I missed? Jirip, thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to the Curious Crew. It's good to have you. Welcome to San Francisco, California. We are on our way to Dolores Park right now. We're going to see if the mulch pile is there. Yes, huge shout out to Sarah Bridgewater. She is a bicycle touring live streamer from Canada, has traveled all over the world by bike. She's gone on incredible adventures all across Europe and Japan, and I don't even know, so many places. So if you're curious about bicycle touring, or if you want a window into the bicycle tourist lifestyle, her stream is awesome. I highly recommend giving her a follow. Go and give her a follow now, if you don't already. So I'm sure all of you already do. Are there beads on Phoenix Day? Beads? I mean, I'm sure people are out there beading. There's arts and crafts, if that's what you mean. There's lots of arts and crafts activities for the children. Oh, thanks, dude. Frasadios. Thank you so much for that follow. Oh, he's going for a pass. Oh, hi. Those are more Propel friends. Frasadios. Thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to the Curious Crew. It's good to have you. Wow, that was so hard for me to say, and there were so many distractions right in that moment. Beads like Mardi Gras? There are no Mardi Gras beads. That happens, what, in March? What do we get on Phoenix Day? The community gets together. People are out in the streets. We get block parties all over the city, dozens of them. Not even an exaggeration. They're literal dozens of block parties. All of them bring their own little twist, their own set of activities to the table. They're family friendly. There's kids out and about. If your only knowledge about San Francisco comes from the right-wing propaganda, then the thought of a bunch of children having a wholesome activity at a block party in San Francisco maybe has never crossed your mind. So welcome to reality. This is the reality of San Francisco. 75-degree sunny weather, beautiful views, family-friendly activities all over the city. This is how it goes. Oh, and the only criminals are the drivers. Mardi Gras happens at Lent. That doesn't really help me. That's some kind of Easter-related activity, right? The block is hot. That's right. It's a block party. I'm only interested in the classic art form of macaroni art. I have a beautiful piece of macaroni art in my home right now, made by one of my family members, my cousin. It's beautiful. I love it. I don't even have a wall I can hang it on because we have plaster walls, but I keep it anyway because it's friggin' cool. So rice-a-roni is or is not the San Francisco treat. We did discuss this earlier, Zeb. Rice-a-roni is not the San Francisco treat. The true San Francisco treat is the It's It. The It's It is an ice cream sandwich that has an oatmeal cookie, like oatmeal cookie sandwich pieces, and can have one of like 4 different flavors of ice cream in the middle. You got vanilla, chocolate, cappuccino, mint, and seasonally you get pumpkin spice, which of course is my favorite. I friggin' love It's It's. Oh my god, me too. Edwin Gino 88, thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to the Curious Crew. It's good to have you. Welcome to San Francisco, California. We are just pulling up on Dolores Park right now. How are we doing on that prediction? Is it over? What's a cutty bang? How do you know what cutty bangs are? It looks like the submissions are done on the mulch pile. It is not over. Oh, okay. I'll wait here. I can't actually see or control it. They serve them here. A cutty bang is like a to-go cocktail. You get like several cocktail ingredients and mix them all together, and then you get them in like a Ziploc bag, and they have kind of profane names that I'm not going to repeat on stream. Terry B drank several of them on stream. Yeah, Terry B goes hard. 6 minutes left. I should have done the 25-minute option. How do I? This one here. End submissions. Confirm. Oh, sorry. I should have given you all warning. I'm sorry. I did that wrong. It sounds like something from Urban Dictionary. It literally is something from Urban Dictionary. It's the Cuddy Bang. Michael cannot wait to get rid of you. That's not true. I love you, Chad. Each and every one of you is my favorite. All right, chat, it's time to find out. Will there be mulch or will there not be mulch? Only time will tell. We're coming in. Coming in hot on the mulch pile. Let's see. Congratulations to the believers. We have a standard size mulch pile today. Yep, that's a good looking mulch pile. I like it. All right, close out. Choose outcome. Is that what that said? Is there mulch? Yes, there is mulch. Complete prediction. Confirm. All right, chat. You should have received your points. Congratulations to the believers, everybody. Coming at you in standard definition. What are you talking about? I stream at 1080p, although really low bit rates. Not a lot, though. Might be gone next week. That's true. It is diminishing. It might be gone next week. That's true. We're going to go this way very carefully.
She's been gone.
Okay, and we'll go up this path over here. I'm ruined. I used all Lloyd my points. Oh, I'm sorry, Zeb. There's always next time. It's already decided and distributed. Yep, that's sorry. I'm sorry if you missed it. I didn't give you any warning that the prediction was ending. How's it going? Chat, they might be able to tell us about why the mulch pile is there. Poober delivers the mulch in the back of his Ram 3500 Super Diesel. Then why does he always get the prediction wrong? Pardonnez-moi. I bet the milk monies. Chat, I advise never bet real money on the mulch pile prediction. It's just in good fun. We don't want anybody to go hungry because of their mulch pile bet. Pardonnez-moi. It was a lump, not a pile. Was it a lump? If you're gonna debate what is or isn't a pile, then we have to get Valentine involved. He's been studying this. It's part of his college degree. Wow, Poober and Bick going at it in chat. Jeez. I've never seen you two. I don't like it when you two fight. You got to work it out. I'm going to wake up with a horse head in my bed. Oh no. I don't. Chat, we're going to call off the mulch pile bet. Poober and Bick are getting torn apart. Zeb is going to be threatened by the mob. It's just not worth it, chat. We've got to cancel the mulch pile vote. All right, we're going to pull up over here and we're going to get one last beautiful view on the stream before we sign off. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, we're going to get some music too. Master's thesis on the piling of mulching. That's right. That is literally what he does. Sometimes he'll be like, Dad, let's have a conversation. Let's discuss what a pile of mulch is. We are witnessing a power struggle. He will sleep on the couch tonight. Oh, Poober. Wow. You don't need to air your grievances in chat. We are witnessing a power struggle. Valentine is the designated mulch pile arbitrator. We're lost without him. That's kind of true, Taduba. Beautiful view. Proposition M. Proposition mulch. I'm voting mulch 2024. Yes, mulch for president, everybody. Mulch for president, mulch for governor, mulch for mayor, mulch for Great Highway. Vote yes on mulch. I'm sorry that Poober is misbehaving so much. Michael, Bick, don't apologize for him. Hugs the mulch. Oh, hey, Tiki Taco Tony. Vote. Yeah. Chat, if anybody gets anything from today's stream, it's just that find something that you are passionate about and get politically active about it and go vote. voting is our responsibility as citizens of a democracy. And I know it can be really hard to feel engaged, especially at a national level in US politics, but get local, get real super relevant to your life. Focus in on those things. They can really help you, and it really helps me to feel engaged and feel like I matter. Ludwig 2806, thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to the Curious Crew. It's good to have you. Welcome to San Francisco, California. Behind me, the beautiful Dolores Park and view of downtown San Francisco. Chat, this is where we end pretty much every stream. So thanks for coming out here and riding with me today. Let's figure out who we're gonna raid. Yeah, my friggin' tablet internet always bites the dust here.
Si tú me buscas, yo estoy en el barrio donde se mata y se roba y se cinga a diario. Yo soy así, así nací, así crecí. Yo no confío en cuero, por eso yo ando con sicarios.
Alright, let's see what I can do over here.
Con dinero y sin dinero, yo no sé de esta cuero que quieren estar con el que está primero. Y cuando tu buller se te viran con el delantero. Cuando tú no puedas caminar a mi pie. En este nivel nadie te ama. Aman los billetes del cel. Y yo tengo con cojones. Tengo arrollado 4 blones. Tú me llenas más que estas mansiones. Mi pistola tiene tu detención.
Cumbia de Colombia. You can stay. Oh, are you talking to Vic? I enjoyed my stay. I enjoyed my stay. I enjoyed my stay. Oh, thank you. What a waste. That's really sweet. See you next week. Yes, Bucky, I will be live at my usual time next week. Let me figure out who to raid, and then we'll do my usual sign off. I can't get the people I can raid to load on my thing though. Is it gonna work? Let's see if I can do it over here. A lot of people out here, so the tubes get kind of clogged. I got nothing. Michael, are you still down 2 bikes? Yeah, I got 2 broken bikes right now. I'm working on it. Will this work? At least I can still read chat. I can't raid though. Oh. No, this is auto mod. That's not raids. This one? Ah, here we go. Let's see if I can get it to work. Oh, Cook Sucks is around? Lego-a-thon? What? Oh wow, John SF is in New York. That looks like good content. Alright, I'm gonna send you all over to John SF. There we go. Alright chat, I'm sending you over to John SF. John SF is another IRL live streamer from the Bay Area but lives in LA. I'm not 100% sure, or he's not a family-friendly streamer, so if you're here for the family-friendly content, you may want to go to another one of your favorite family-friendly streamers. Otherwise, John SF is in New York City right now. It looks like great IRL content, so please go over there, say hi, enjoy, have fun. If you're new here, I'm Bike Curious. I'm live every Sunday at 1 p.m. Pacific, that's 4 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. UTC. Hit the follow button. Come and ride with us again next week. I will be live as usual, riding around the city of San Francisco. We're gonna do one more political stream before the election. It's gonna be about Prop J, funding Muni, and we're gonna talk with, hopefully we have a special guest for that stream. I am working on that. I got a great route planned, so please hit the follow button, come by, hang out with us again next week, learn a little bit more about San Francisco, and maybe along the way a little bit more about each other. All right, everybody, thank you for coming out and watching today. I will see you next week. Goodbye, goodbye. Oh, hey, recharging.
Desacatado y me da pa' ese culo. Primero te lo lambí, después te lo rompo duro.